Welcome back to your daily dose of Karen madness and public freakout shenanigans with the Kevins, Karens, and the Bunches back for the madness on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, the Australian Idiot. Also, some of that intro did not make any sense whatsoever, but let's get into the clips. Here we've got the classic cliche, we're on the plane and a baby starts crying, and then what's the response of someone else? Oh, to start yelling for some reason.
No! Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the Let's be rational. We are in a tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're a man.
You get any extra to yell?
Okay.
No.
So,
You and shut up.
no.
Just start with me now. I don't give a. You were sitting there watching that baby cry for 45.
Okay.
That shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Lower your
Okay.
Lower that baby's voice.
Okay. I think
grown-ass man.
it's out there. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
It's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm tripping.
I'll stop yelling if you shut the baby up. It's, okay, I'm just going to level with you here, buddy. So you're comparing your yelling, your nonsensical yelling that is really unnecessary, to a baby crying. Are you a child? Is that what you're trying to tell us here? That you are a literal baby and that's why you want to yell at the top of your voice and scream like an idiot on a plane, and you won't stop doing that until the baby stops being a baby? Buddy, maybe take a moment to think about what you said and realize that, isn't that a bit childish? Just a bit? Just a teensy weensy bit? Here we enter the Big Apple, where we see some parking shenanigans that causes people to get in a massive kerfuffle and fight over it. And then we have this person who is trying to get to their meeting, so they're trying to get everyone just to move.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You gonna touch a woman? Are you serious right now? I am serious, actually. Oh, you gonna hit a woman? Yeah, you know what? Right now. You're breaking the law. Yeah, you know what?
Don't.
I know it's not. Go talk to her. Somebody going to talk. I'm a guy here too. Don't
Move the car!
Lady,
Let's
mad.
go.
I got mad too.
Come on!
It's Halloween.
I got a meeting now!
You gotta know where to go, that's your problem.
Come on!
All right, let's go. Good. DJ.
Ron, there's no truck on this.
That
white truck ain't gonna do it.
Go!
I'm finding your car.
Move your car!
Right, move your car.
Move it 1 foot! Move it!
Live in a city as big and as populous as something like New York, at a certain point I just wonder, why do you still bother driving around in a car? Like, surely it takes longer to get around by car at certain points than it would just to get on a bike to ride to work, or heck, if you're really that lazy, get an electric bike, an electric scooter. As long as you're not a twat on an electric scooter, you'll be fine. It cuts off like 2/3 of the time you would take to walk. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, at a certain point when you live in a city that is as dense as this and has as many people as this, why are you still driving around when things like this probably happen on a very regular basis? Though I love the attitude the woman's coming in with. Is just like, get your shit together, other people have places to be, get back in your car, just move along, it's not worth it. Oh man, what a clip. Here I've got another loaded clip for you, and by loaded I mean everything this time around. There's a lot of different references to what I would be calling this clip loaded for. First off, you can see the loaded wall of text. If you want to read the entire thing and have the details, you can pause the video now and read the thing, but just for a gist of things, the person with the paperwork, she is a social worker and also a Karen. She's a social worker that takes kids away from other people. Basically what happened before this is that her daughter worked at this ice cream shop. At some point, she sent over a bunch of disrespectful messages to the owner of this ice cream shop, the person behind the camera, and long story short, basically thought that maybe she's not fit for this position anymore. Anyhow, the social worker, the Karen, has come in to harass the store over firing her daughter. Here's the clip.
Okay, I got a picture of it and I'll send it to the work study teacher.
No, you need to sign it right here. She needs it to be signed.
I'll get it to the work study
No,
teacher.
it needs to be signed.
Once it's reviewed by Mr. Warren, it'll be signed.
It needs to be signed. You've always signed them. There's
Once
no
I
difference
can
today.
review it,
There's
I'll
no
sign
difference
it.
today. It needs to be signed like you always have. Nothing should change.
I'll get it signed into the teacher.
It needs to be signed. An original wet signature. Is that
Okay.
something that you can't understand?
We're gonna get it.
No, it needs to be signed. I don't think you understand. Wet signature, piece of paper. All it takes is your signature on a pen, with a pen.
Okay, we'll get it signed into the teacher and review. We will. We always do, and we will.
I don't trust you. When you can't even face my daughter and fire her
talking
in
to her right
person.
now.
You couldn't even face her. You didn't have balls to face her and tell her you were firing her because you were chicken shit. Couldn't admit that you were wrong and that you wanted to be a passive aggressive bitch and you wanted to bully an 18-year-old sweet girl.
She's very sweet.
Yes. But you didn't have balls to admit that you were wrong.
She's
That you
very
asked her about
sweet.
Wednesday, scheduled her for Tuesday, when Tuesday was never a discussion because she's never been able to work on Tuesdays.
She's very sweet.
You assumed that you could just schedule her whenever because she was on spring break.
No.
I hope you guys realize what a passive-aggressive bitch you're dealing with because she used to talk shit about you, Holly, all the time. How crappy you were, how you couldn't do the ice cream. But then the minute she's mad at Kaylani, she wants to praise you. Just let you know. I hope you feel good about yourself. Bullying
Never have
an
done that.
18-year-old, sweet 18-year-old girl.
Never have
I hope
done
you feel
that.
good about it.
Never
Karma's
have done that.
a bitch.
Never have done that.
Karma's a bitch.
Never have
I
done
hope those
that.
heart palpitations go well for you because karma's a bitch. Let's go, Kaylani.
You know, what's described in that wall of text and the footage we got here is a very different story. It's still the person in front of the camera, the lady going off about her daughter being fired, definitely still is a bit of an ass hat to a very heavy degree, especially considering it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, Holly, she's talking shit about you. She's just talking shit about you. She's only praising you now because she fired my daughter. She's that much of a passive-aggressive bitch. It's like, really? Is that really how you want to go down with this type of thing? That's not what you do. Especially if that's just a straight up lie. Like, if you've got no way to prove that being a thing whatsoever, why would you do this type of thing? That is ridiculously stupid to any degree. Seriously. That was just nonsensically crazy. Here we're having a mother who's confronting one of the workers from a place that her daughter supposedly works at for making unwanted advances and just being overall uncomfortable towards her daughter. Here's what happens.
You got a problem? I'm a grown woman. She a trash. You talk to one of these managers. You don't talk to my daughter, telling her you gonna put your hands on her. You a man, and guess what? I'm a girl, but I beat the shit out of you like a woman, like a real woman will. You put your hands on my daughter, I'm a job off your ass, and that's all I gotta say. As long as she work here, I don't care if she get fired. As long as she work here, don't interact with my daughter at all. You're not gonna do nothing to her. She'll call the police on and have you in jail for threatening. Cause I heard you. You don't tell a child. You did. You said I'm a smack with this pop. Matter of fact, clock out. Hurry up and get your shit and clock out. You gonna smack my daughter?
No, I wasn't gonna smack her.
So why did you tell her you gonna smack her? I heard you.
I mean, I know I said it, but I'm not.
Right. Don't say shit you on me. Excuse my language, and I'm so sorry. But don't say nothing that you on me. Because guess what? This her daddy, and he'll trash you.
grown, you grown. I beat your ass. For real.
Can you apologize to her? And can you please not interact with my daughter? Because I ain't even want to come to
Nudie,
this
move your
family.
hand.
Please
Your
don't
arm.
put your hands on my daughter. Don't spray my daughter. Don't none of
Where's
that.
my
Guess
straw?
what? She got a mama that's about that. You hear me? And I'm going to come for you to touch my daughter. Have a nice day.
At least is what I believe is happening in this clip from what I said before the clip plays, based upon what the mother says, that it makes it clear that at least her daughter might work in this store and that this guy is being very uncomfortable towards her. I'm not 100% sure if it's unwanted advances or just being a bit of an douche towards her. I'm not 100% sure which part it is, but clearly it's something that the daughter's not happy with and has gone to her mother to tell her about it. Her mother took this reaction to it, which may not be the greatest of moves, if I'm completely honest, but at the same time, I can completely understand it. In reality, it probably should have been taken to HR or your manager, but at the same time, I can also understand that probably has happened and nothing's happened so far, so this is just the next level of we try to do something about it ourselves. Either way, go her. Here we have the neighborhood Karen causing issues once again.
You need to be 12 to 2 feet away from the property line.
So do you when it comes to my yard.
I'm going to get on your property like you've been on mine.
It was one time to catch my dog.
3 times, Sarah.
Yes, and we haven't been since. You need to stop, and I am asking you nicely.
And the next time I see
He is staying off of your property. You need to go back inside and stop causing harassment issues.
your fucking business, you loser, you fat ass, you don't have a job, you're a big fat loser.
Yep, I work from home all day. I know, a big loser.
Home all day bothering people so you can sue them and get their money. And the police are involved. Oh, I'm so afraid of you.
So it's the end of the world when she quickly runs into your yard just to grab her dog to take her out of your yard. Even if it's just for a moment, that's the world is ending, the sky is falling down, your house is about to collapse because the dog and her stepped foot into your yard for probably not even 30 seconds, not even 10 seconds probably. It probably was a very quick get the dog out of there as soon as we can because we know this person who lives here is a complete nutter psychopath who's going to go off her nutter the moment she knows about this. And well, what do you know, that's exactly what she's done. Here you have a lady going to a salon and is querying questions with the one lady there, asking like, hey, how can I dye my hair, yada yada yada, can you do it for me? And well, the lady denies her, saying, hey, I would rather not dye people's hairs with bleach when I'm the only person here. And this is what happens next.
Talks like that to me.
What do you mean?
What you were saying. No one asked me these questions like that.
Ma'am, I was asking which one of these would be beneficial for my hair because my hair is brassy and blonde and
but they're
needing a
both
little
good
help.
for your hair. I don't
Okay.
know what you, then you want to tell me something else.
Then I wanted to ask you, can you help me dye my hair? Because you work at a salon and you told me, oh no,
How am I
can't
going to
do
dye
that.
your hair by myself when there's people coming in here and you got bleach on your hair? With your hair, I already had an accident with someone's hair like that. That's why I refused to do it.
Oh, you're saying that you just don't feel comfortable. Not that you're refusing me.
I work by
service.
myself, honey. Do you get it? Would you like bleach on your hair and me leaving you to help someone find something with bleach on your hair? I already ruined someone's hair because of it. It didn't turn out the way they wanted to. Their color didn't last. And I can't do that again.
Okay, that's fine. Can you tell me how much this product will be, both of them together?
$25 plus tax.
Can you tell me what the total will be, please?
Do you want, are you going to buy it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're both the same. Yep. That'll be $25 because you get one of them free, by the way, if you didn't know.
Well, that's what I asked you.
Yeah, you just didn't know the price. I said $25, but I thought you wanted one of them.
Well, they're buy one, get one free, right?
Well, I didn't-
So if I buy one,
I didn't know if you were even buying them.
I should... Ma'am, are you okay?
people ask questions. They don't always buy stuff. Are you okay?
Yeah, I asked
you.
you.
Understand people leave stuff sick because they don't want it. They just ask questions.
But I wanted to ask questions and then I wanted to purchase it.
I don't
and
know
I also
anybody.
Ma'am, I also wanted to get a color service. But you told me, what? You can't do it?
Do you want me to do your hair? I'd be glad to do your hair if you want to get it done and be jeopardized by people interrupting.
I wanted to get my hair done.
Today.
This is a salon.
Today?
I'm not at a
Are you saying
computer
today?
store.
Are you saying today?
I said
Are you
today.
saying today?
And
I don't have time.
And then I said, what about tomorrow?
I'm
Is
not going to
anybody
be here.
I said, will anybody be
I
here
hope
tomorrow?
so. I'm hoping so. It's not me though. I don't work tomorrow, and the person that's working for me is supposed to be here tomorrow.
Are you the manager?
Yeah.
Do you have corporate's phone number?
It's in the phone book. I don't call. It's 1-888. No, that's not it. I don't even know. It's under Regis Corporation. If you want to look it up, or I can look it up.
Well, I asked you a minute ago which salon is this, and you said I don't know.
I didn't hear
You said I don't
that.
even know where I am. You said that to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to buy this? You're really confusing me because I never would talk like that.
Yes, I would like to buy that.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I mean, I got
Ma'am,
people
I'm
waiting.
ready. I've been waiting to check out. I'm asking about hair services.
Are you ready? Are you just buying this?
Do you want this one? Are you able to do hair services tomorrow, the next day, any day after that?
Any day.
Bleach? Do you do bleach?
If you want to wait while people are interrupting, you can get your hair bleached all you want.
Oh, you will do that then?
No, it might not turn out, just to let you know, because I got to answer the door and the phone, and I'd rather not. I don't like to work like that. I have more pride in myself.
Ma'am, I did want it, but you're acting.
I cannot do hair color or bleach when I'm by myself. You won't listen to me.
Ma'am, I only asked you if you were able to. At this point, I wouldn't ever let you touch my hair. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Happy holidays.
I genuinely think that with this clip here, there was just one massive misunderstanding between the two. The older lady didn't really make it clear cut initially at the start of the clip that, hey, I'm sorry, I would happily dye your hair another time, but not while it's just me in the store because I'd rather not damage your hair. She was kind of saying that she doesn't want to do it because she doesn't want to leave your hair damaged when she has to go answer the door, but she didn't make it 100% clear like she did at the end, where it's like, I would rather not dye your hair whilst it's just me in the store because I would rather not potentially damage your hair when I get interrupted to help other people. I just rather not do that. I don't know. I just feel like there's just a massive miscommunication between the two of them here, and the person behind the camera is just getting to a point where she seems to mistranslated what was happening there and assumed there was some form of racist intent or something along those lines, and is just going further and further down that rabbit hole, even though the older lady tries to explain herself on multiple occasions. I don't know, I just think that was a massive misunderstanding there. In this clip, we got a Karen who's been a bit of a transphobic person towards someone else inside of the shopping center, and that person has a very loud reaction.
And you're a pig. It don't matter. Look at what is that? What is that, bitch? Go feed the piglet. Go feed the piglet. You big nasty. You still. Fuck that hoe. Fuck that hoe. I'm not him. Call your man, bitch. That's what you want to do. Call your man. Yeah, that's what you would want to do. Your mama, your grandma, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, your firstborn. Man, I don't give a damn. You're stealing, I'm not. You're stealing, I'm not. You got a whole pussy. You're tired. You're tired. You're stealing, I'm not. And you got a whole pussy. You're tired. You're tired. You're the last of the. Hey. Hey. Take that
disgrace. I am disgrace of the human race. I am disgrace. I am disgrace. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this bastard. You nasty. You nasty bitch. Lock the door. Nasty. I will get a nickel for that dirty ass pussy. I bet she done attack me. I bet she done attack me.
Don't do drugs.
I didn't say anything to you. I did not say a word to you. You grabbed my phone. You have no right to touch me.
I want all my money back right now.
You're leaving the store. Get out of the store. Actually, no. You know what? Actually, yeah. Wait here for the officer.
I will. You can return all my stuff. Return all my money. Return all my money. Right now.
She cannot touch me.
All that time she has distracted everybody and you don't know what she has.
It don't matter. You see what I have. You want to go to you can go outside and you can see what I have. You can think down your throat, make you have a headache for life, bitch. You can see what I have. The cop don't. I know what I am.
Right side, early corner.
She's stealing. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief. She's a thief.
This clip, it's like an onion. It has multiple different layers. We get through the first layer just to see something else happen instead. We start off with this person being transphobic against someone and that person having, I would say, a very loud response. I ain't gonna lie, I love his attitude about life. It's like he doesn't let the haters get towards him. He just keeps his ampy attitude, just like, yeah, I don't give a crap. You can. It's like such, man, I love that attitude. And suddenly, a little bit later, we have two other women fighting over. Apparently, one stole a phone or something along those lines. Just out of nowhere, it also there's just so many things happening in this long clip, and that guy's like just continuously finishing up his shopping as well, still going on about things. It's just brilliant. I love it. And the guy's just like, don't do drugs. Oh man, I would love to have that type of outlook on stuff like this. Oh, someone's been, well, very transphobic or crap along those lines towards you in public, and you just respond with that type of attitude. It's like top marks. Is next we've got a semi-respectful Karen approaching a guy about potential crimes.
Is this your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property,
So,
sir.
are you defacing private property or is this your building?
You're free to express your opinions,
we
but
do.
not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine.
If it,
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You
No,
said so.
because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
that's all
I
we
suggest
wanted to
you
ask.
call
I'm
him
not
or
disagreeing with
call
you.
the police.
Why do you
Or
wanna call the police?
because
What do you
you're
want me
accusing me
to-
of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you
And I'm
doing
not
this?
answering you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So your choices are to call the cops if you believe I'm calling a crime, and I will more than be happy to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, what's your last name?
What is your name?
What's your name? I asked
I'm
first,
not
Lisa.
committing a crime,
What's your name, sir? What's your last name, sir?
What is your first name, sir?
I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm asking you the questions.
Well, we're not doing anything illegal.
Neither am I.
Actually, you are actually.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, then call the cops.
Thank you. We will do.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
I would honestly say that both are kind of a little bit in the wrong here because, I mean, the guy recording could have just simply said that, yeah, this is my house, this is where I live, I own this property, and this probably would have concluded the entire thing, but instead he decides to be very vague about it, not directly say that he lives here to the Karen. So it continues the entire fight for no good reason. I don't feel like this Karen's being inherently racist, just more concerned like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, but hey, is this your property? Because you're kind of defacing it if you're doing this. I don't know, it's very... I feel like the simplest way to deal with it is just say that, hey, I live here and we could have moved on with our day. Here we have a Karen who does not successfully get what she wants, so you know what she does? She takes it up a level and starts screaming and yelling at everybody in the retail store.
You don't need this either.
I need it. You're not going to send it. It's
I'm
in
not,
there.
and you're gonna take this elsewhere. You're not gonna have my stamp on it.
Okay.
You're gonna take all this elsewhere.
And I want you to call the police because I'm going to sit here and yell till you call the police. You goddamn idiots.
And you won't get your money back.
And you are a piece of shit. All you have to do is tell me.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
record it.
I know.
You
I know.
What's her name? I'm
I
calling
know.
I have the number of the supervisor here. What's this name?
It's your name. Whatever your name is, that's that name. Yours.
I'm calling the supervisor. I have the direct line.
Okay, call him. 310-268-0624. 310-444-9154.
I'm not leaving. You call the police. Just call the police. You call the police. Call the police. I'm not leaving.
No.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, you can do what you want.
Why wouldn't she tell me
Do you
where
want
to
a
put
broom?
it? I asked her very nicely
You
to
want a
tell
broom?
me.
You want a broom?
I want you to tell
want
me
the key
why
to
she
lock
wouldn't
it?
tell me where to put the return
You're gonna
receipt.
give yourself a heart attack yelling like that.
Why wouldn't she tell me? Okay, I'm not leaving. You're gonna help somebody else. I'm gonna stand right here until you get the police here.
Hell, I get paid for
All
it.
you have to do is get a supervisor out here. All you have to do is get the damn
And all
supervisor.
you have to do is leave.
Are you a supervisor?
All you have to do is leave.
I'm not leaving.
She ain't took her meds today. That's the thing.
I'm not leaving till I get to talk to a supervisor. Are you a supervisor?
She ain't
Is somebody here a
took her meds today.
supervisor? I was very nice. I went up to the window and I said I didn't know where to put the. She wouldn't tell me where to put the sheets. She wanted me to do it myself and I didn't know where to put it. Why would she act like that?
No, why would she start yelling at her? Why would she start yelling at her?
Why would she tell me where to put the return
Oh,
receipts
ma'am.
on the envelope? Why wouldn't she tell me?
Let's not forget you called her all kind of. Let's
Why
go
would-
there.
I didn't. She was.
Oh,
I was
you called
nice.
it. It's on video.
Yes, because these workers are going to be so willing to help you after all the abuse that you threw at them after you didn't get exactly what you want perfectly to the measure. You slapping stuff on the table, trying to demand what you want, get what you want right now and call the cops if you're not going to give it to her. Like, what do you think's going to happen? They're just going to ignore you for the most part, eventually probably do get on the phone and get the police attention to come and just take you away because clearly you have lost your mind to a certain degree and should probably get some help because, you know, it might be needed, who knows. In this next clip, we got a Karen at what I'm assuming is a bank not happy with how she's being talked to.
You're not explaining a question that I'm asking you, and when I'm asking you about, okay, if this is not active, like your dude, get your supervisor. Get your supervisor. Find a supervisor. Are you a supervisor? Can you grab one? Okay. You need a reality check if somebody really gets you. Beat that ass. That's what you need. You need somebody to beat that ass. Come here, baby. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You're good, ma'am. Yes, I do work for the county, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm high and mighty and I can talk below to people. I know who I work with. I know who I work for. You're not going to talk to me that way, so don't come over here and tell me to lower my tone. You need to go address him in the way he speaks to people. Thank you. If you don't like that, then you can go get a supervisor and we can have that conversation. Okay, so then you should come over here and speak to your employee and not speak to me.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, please go. Please go so I can get this done. Please go.
Got no response to that one. That was just an interesting clip. We're going to move on with our day. In this next clip, we've just got a very funny religious Karen. There's nothing more to it. She's a funny religious Karen.
Post me. Post me. I stand with the Lord. We stand
I've been waiting for this day.
You guys over there with your little symbolism with the little boy.
You mean this? You mean this
on
school?
The poster, doing his little devil.
I think this is an elementary school, lady.
Oh yeah, it is a school. It starts in school. Yeah, that's the son of the devil. Yeah, they're all.
Welcome to TikTok, Missy.
Yeah, put me on TikTok. Have a field day. I have a voice. I have something to say. And there's a lot of people that want to hear me.
I do.
Oh yeah. You ought to.
Yeah. Shit, that was awesome.
Sorry.
Damn, that was fucking awesome.
You see what I mean? It's just some funny religious Karen just being funny. There's really nothing more to this clip, honestly. In this next clip, we got an old guy who doesn't understand that some kids just like to be noisy.
You gonna sleep? You gonna sleep and eat? Oh, you gonna? You be quiet. You're not gonna tell my son to be quiet. You're gonna tell me, or I should tell my son to be quiet because you didn't sleep last night. What the hell does that have to do with me?
It's disturbing to him. We resent. Take him outside.
Get out!
We'll shut up.
You shut the hell up.
You're a loud mouth woman.
You shut the hell up.
I won't shut up. You're not being polite.
You being polite? You telling me to tell my son to be quiet because whoever she is to you didn't sleep last night? Okay, what does that have to do with me?
Why don't you take him outside?
Why don't you take you and your whoever that is to you outside?
Get rid of you.
Then get out.
I can't believe you're so rude.
Oh, that's rude now?
That's real rude.
Oh, really?
You have terrible manners.
Oh, really? I'm so glad.
Get those boys out of control. You're upsetting all of us.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were in slavery again.
Pardon?
Pardon? What? You have Alzheimer? Oh, dementia? What is it? You're forgetting things now?
Forgetting things?
Oh. Come, Papa.
Girl, we in this pizza place and this racist ass. When they talk about something, tell Steph on the shut up and shit. Like, what the f*** these fucking people and then they keep Lakewood pizza. Like, what the f***? We had Lakewood pizza and these two racist.
Like, please, come on.
Shut up because she didn't see last night. What the fuck that got to do with us?
I really want to know.
We can't control you to shut the fuck up.
I mean, from what I can gather from the actual recording itself, the kid wasn't even being that loud before the old guy had lost his nutter a little bit. Yeah, kids are gonna be loud. You see this all the time, especially if you just work in a public place. Kids are fucking loud. Some of them just scream because who gives a shit? I want to make some noise. I want attention. That's just what kids are gonna do. Don't need to be a fucking idiot like that. You don't need to go, oh, tell your kid to shut up. It's like, what's the point in even doing that? That's not going to change the situation. Kids like being loud. They're going to be loud. What you going to do about it? God. So whilst eating their food, this customer discovered that there was some hair inside of the food itself. So they decided to go up to the counter and ask them like, hey, I found some hair in this. Can I just get another batch instead, please? The person behind the counter decided to refuse to do that, to the point where the police were called to come in to help solve this situation, and the worker still refuses to either give a refund or just simply replace the food.
So she called because you guys have an issue with that hair in your food.
I just told you that. I just told that 1 week.
Huh?
I just that's me, not us here.
Look, man. I don't need to see all that. Here's the thing. She said she had hair in the food. Can you guys do one of two things? Are you able to give her a new batch of food, or are you able to give her money back so she can go about her ways?
Food. She already finished up her plate.
It was not finished. What are you digging out of the trash? What are you digging out of the trash if it's finished?
Just 2 pieces we had.
Okay, it wasn't finished, and the fries were still there as well.
And
go back and get in the car.
Why?
Go back and get in the car.
Why I should get if she put her own hair in the food?
The hair does not match my hair. This is a wig.
It's black twist hair.
This is not. That was not my hair.
You girl,
baby, I ordered 3 plates. I ordered 3 plates from you. I only brought 1 bag. Okay.
Fix this if you want.
Okay.
You can record.
That's what I want.
We don't need to argue.
I only brought 1 bag.
Listen, lady, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
I don't say nothing, okay? Don't mean you recorded, you got there, okay?
I'm just gonna take you to court.
Okay, and like I said, it's a civil matter. You guys can work that out. Okay? So either she's saying you started eating the food.
She did, and she did, and she found the hair.
And
we brought it in right when it happened. It was still hot.
She started eating. She found hair in it. They're asking either one, you guys can refund them, or 2, y'all can make them another batch of food.
Sir.
What is your decision?
Then listen.
What's your decision?
Can I explain it? I have right to explain, right?
Go ahead.
If her hair is my hair, or the strip hairs, we had no problem to bring back. Okay?
Give me 1 second.
We had no problem to bring hair. But the hair.
You trying to come by?
Excuse me. Yeah.
If the hair, I definitely can tell that somebody just put the hair in there.
Okay.
Okay? That doesn't mean it's live.
3 plates. I just brought back 1.
Okay.
And we just asked for the replacement. I didn't even want the money. I just wanted my daughter to have some food. 3 plates I had just ordered. I didn't come in here and complain about.
It's my hair. I can tell because when I put it, maybe.
Oh, so you found hair too? Okay. Thank you. That's all I need.
No, that's
all I need.
All right.
So this is why most people go straight for the refund, because people still refuse to just simply replace the food, even though that's the easier option that ultimately doesn't lose you as much money. But okay, what? I'm sorry, but to my point of view here, as someone who does work in retail or has for quite a long time, it's like 1 or 2 things here. If they're immediately going for the refund and not going to simply just replace it, it's something where you're like, okay, they've partway eat the food and they want a refund now. Maybe they did do something tamper-proof, but if they partway eat the food, find hair, and then ask like, hey, can we just get a different batch, please? Like, I don't think that, like, to me, that doesn't show some form of ill intent. They still want to have the food. It's just they ate part of this one, and it turns out there's hair in it. And of course, that would set most people to be like, okay, I don't want to finish eating this meal in particular. Can I just get a replacement? Like, this person went the smartest route about it, just simply asking for a replacement of the food they already had that is sitting there half eaten because, you know, they discovered hair in it. Like, they didn't go straight for the refund. They went for the option that makes the most sense if it's a person not purposely trying to get more money or more food out of things. Like, this is probably just an instant where, yeah, hair was discovered in there. Why would you plant hair inside of food, halfway eat it, then ask to get it replaced? Why wouldn't you just ask for a refund if you're going to go to the effort to do something along those lines, genuinely speaking? Here we have an interesting clip. Basically, this person has put their clothes into the wash in the communal laundry. Anyway, a little bit later, when it's done, she's come down about 10-ish minutes later, and it turns out that someone shoved her clothes into the dryer with someone else's clothes. And well, here she is now confronting that person.
Yeah, no, I don't. So
Excuse me?
Are actually on top of the machine.
Yeah, okay, I'll come back.
Are you the one who moved my stuff?
Yeah, I've had my stuff moved before.
Okay, but you put my stuff in a dryer with someone else's clothes. You're talking about you had your shit moved before. I don't know nothing about that. That has nothing to do with me. If you had a problem with someone moving your stuff, you should have waited to confront them the way that I've waited for you to confront you. But I'm pretty sure, because I moved your shit 2 hours ago and you're just now coming to check on it, so you probably weren't here fast enough, A. B, I'm sure if someone moved your shit, they didn't put it in a dryer with someone else's stuff. Like, common sense, if you must move someone's stuff, at least put it on top of the dryer. People with normal decorum and decency, that's what they would do. Who raised you? Like, the fact that I have to stand here and tell you this is blowing me. That's common sense. It's less than 10 minutes late, so, like, that's kind of ridiculous, and it's really dirty. So if you could not do that, that would be great.
I got to be immediately honest here. I've basically got next to no experience with a communal laundry. I've literally only had to deal with it once about a year ago when I was down at PAX Oz in last year, where I sat there in the laundry on the seat for like the entire time it took to wash and dry the clothes because, you know, it states in the rules to do that. But hey, again, that's just because I don't have this experience. I don't know what this is like and yada yada yada. I do think it's a bit silly to shove clothes from one washing machine and then just shove it in a dryer where there's other clothes already and put it on, or just shove it in there because you probably would have had to pay to put it on most likely. I don't know how communal laundromats work inside of an apartment complex to a certain degree. Like, wouldn't there be a basket there for that person's clothes or something along those lines? You don't just shove it with some other pile of clothes that you don't know if it's theirs or not, because now you've just mixed their clothes up. And that's just annoying. It's just annoying. You could have just left it on top of the dryer or on top of the wash, or usually you'd hope there'd be a basket maybe. I don't know. Putting it with someone else's scrap's a bit stupid though. You've got an interesting interaction between someone who got pulled over by a police officer. There seemingly is some form of previous interaction that these two have had with each other, leading to a very intriguing traffic stop here. Here's the clip.
Can I help you? Why are you pulling me over?
So, put your car in drive.
It's in park.
Okay, put it
How
in
can I
park.
help you?
You have...
No.
Yeah, you're not in control of him. Show me your driver's license.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you are going to show me your
Why
driver's
do I need to show you my license?
Make sure you have a valid license.
Why am I being pulled over, sir?
Quit interrupting
This is
me,
going
I'm telling
live
you.
right now.
Okay,
you are
that's
being.
fine.
Why am
so
I?
are you? You're being recorded.
Why am I getting
Passenger,
pulled over?
Provide your driver's license to me, or put
You
it
don't
out the
need to.
window. I'm not talking to you.
You don't need to.
Passenger, roll your window down.
No.
Roll your window down.
He doesn't need to, sir.
I'm not talking to you. Okay?
He does not need to.
I'm not talking to you.
He does not. Please call your supervisor right now.
He's here.
Where is he?
He's here.
Please identify yourself, your badge number.
He's here.
Where is he? Sir, please, can I talk to you over here? Are you the same guy that showed up to my house where your son hit my vehicle?
Why don't you tell me? I don't know anything about that.
You don't? You're on camera at my house, knocking on the door saying your son hit my vehicle.
Okay.
Is that you? What's your name?
You tell me.
Identify. Are you Clay Michael Saunders?
I'm Detective
Saunders.
That's correct.
Okay. You have a daughter named Kaylee and a son? Huh?
No.
What's your son's name?
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Please
Show me
provide your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
No, sir.
Yeah, he's
Call your
here.
supervisor.
I just told you he's
Sir, can I please see you over here? Are you the supervisor? Why am I being pulled over?
Yeah, you need to relax.
You're being recorded. Am I being
Awesome.
detained?
So are you.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you're being stopped.
Why?
You see the lights behind you? It's a
Why?
traffic stop.
Why?
Because you're being stopped.
Are you a traffic
Passenger,
police?
you need to give your ID or else
No.
it's going to be a different outcome here for you.
No, it's
So,
not.
You need to identify yourself.
No, he does not.
I'm not talking to you.
Then,
okay?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Please provide your supervisor here. Who's your supervisor? What's his name? Do I need to call the sheriff's office right now? You're doing something illegal. I know what you are. You're a crooked police officer. Last year, you were reprimanded. Right or wrong? You had a written reprimand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. It's okay. You're being recorded.
How many more times are you going to say that? So
Okay.
are you.
Call your supervisor.
Huh?
Am I being detained? Can I go? No, absolutely. What was the traffic infraction?
No, you can absolutely.
What was the traffic infraction?
You were failing.
I was not speeding.
You absolutely were.
Where's the radar?
Okay, it's in my car. My car's calibrated. Is your car calibrated?
Yes, it is.
So you're being stopped right now for that traffic violation. You're going to be detained while we conduct this stop. Do you understand?
Okay, I'll show you my driver's license.
Thank you.
First question first, is the police officer's car actually calibrated, or is he just saying that to try and get the person in the car to admit to speeding? I've seen this tactic before. Like, it's a common thing, like, if it's only a 5k over the... here in Australia, it's one of those things where if you're only 5k over the speed limit, you get a speeding ticket, yada, 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 you could take it to court and you could argue that the police speed radar or whatever they use to measure your speed is probably not calculated correctly because it's not that massive of a difference of a speed. And unfortunately for the police officers, 9 times out of 10, they're either unwilling to provide when the last time X item was actually calibrated, or they just can't be bothered to go through the effort to get that paperwork, so usually those speeding tickets are dropped. If it's over 5 k's an hour above the speed limit, you don't try that because it's enough of a difference where it doesn't matter at that point to a high degree and you won't successfully get to do it. It's just interesting to hear this type of argument. It's like, oh, where's your radar? Show it to me. It's like, it's in my car and it's calibrated. Is your car calibrated? It's like, it's just like, it sounds like a guy who's trying to get him to admit that he was speeding just so he can actually do the ticket. Because otherwise, I don't know. It does seem like the first officer does not seem like he's following any protocol whatsoever there, like anything reasonably. Literally got asked, why'd you pull me over? He's like, pulled you over? Why'd you pull me over? And just refused to answer and said wanted to talk to the passenger, even though if we're pulling over the person for speeding, why would you care about the passenger? The passenger's not the one who's driving, it's the one who's driving who's the one who's driving, you know? That's the one you want the license from, right? I don't know. Also, was that a Punisher patch on that guy's clip holder? I mean, enjoy what you want to enjoy, but adorning your police uniform with stuff like that's a bit stupid, ain't gonna lie. Next, we had a little bit of road rage, with a guy getting uberly upset at a person for going into reverse whilst on a road, but they didn't actually reverse or hit anyone, so he decided to make sure to get in front of them and start going off at them for some reason.
What the f you got to say?
You don't know how to drive? You stop in the middle of the road?
Excuse me, I have 4 f***ing Taurus. Excuse me. You can get the f*** out of my face.
We're f***ing Taurus, dude. Chill out. We have a baby in the car.
Step away. You need to get shut the f*** up. You don't say God.
We didn't even move. Get your f***ing car.
Yeah, so then why did you start backing up then?
You don't need to be on my like that. I should be able to reverse.
Oh yeah, when somebody's behind you in the middle of the road.
Get in your car and
get the gun.
Get the gun? Are you serious? I have you on video. I'm calling 911. I'm calling 911. Yes, bro. I have it on video. You just said get a gun. You just said get a gun. You just threatened somebody with a gun.
God, I just don't understand that entire comment there. It's like, okay, get a gun. It's like, why would you even say something like that? Are you just that type of person that's like, fine, we're in a confrontation, I'm going to get a gun just to prove I'm right, you're wrong. Because this gets you to shut the f up and leave me alone. But because I've got a gun now, ha 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 ha. It's just stupid and pathetic and wow. This clip is a lot, if I'm completely honest. The quality of the actual video itself is hot garbage, but that's because this has now been deleted. So, yeah, that's a fun problem. I'm just going to say this couple's at a vet. Their dog's in surgery. Things happen. I'll talk about it more after the clip.
I am not around.
Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit?
Call whoever you gotta do. Do you go to the grocery store and get groceries and not pay?
Hey, record this.
Record it all you want. Call the cops.
Can you please just take care of our dog?
I can do a lot of things.
Isn't that your job?
It is my job. It's also your job to pay for your service.
Okay, and if you guys had
Will you go back there and fix the dog? The money
we
has
are
been
working.
paid.
We are working
The
on
money
getting
has
the
been
money right
paid.
now.
Go fix my dog.
Do you want me to call 911 now? Or
Yes, because the bill has been paid.
If my dog dies because you're out here,
my dog.
Your dog's not going to die. I already took
we
the
have
dog
paid
back.
the money. The
That's
money is
fine.
paid. Please
What
finish
you're not allowed to
sewing
do,
up my dog that is
what
open.
you're not allowed to do is come in here and scream and call my staff.
So you guys
names.
are allowed to
She's
scream
allowed
at
to
us, but we
scream at
can't
us?
scream at you?
Did you come here with the money?
We got the money now.
Yes.
One.
So
Yes, it
we
has
got
been
the
paid.
money. It has been paid.
Right.
I did not even raise my voice.
I have cameras.
Stop it.
Yes,
Get out of
please,
here.
please.
You got cameras? Play them.
Play your cameras then.
Yell.
Play your
You're
cameras.
not going to yell.
You heard her
You're
yelling,
not
didn't
going to
you?
yell.
And then go in and slam the door
I got
on
a
us.
witness
Don't
right
even.
here. I've been on the phone. I've been on the
I
phone.
have cameras right there.
That's
Okay,
good.
pull back
Go
the
get my
cameras.
dog. Go get my dog, and we'll go to court about this shit. The money's been paid.
You can go
I
to
want
court
my
all you
dog.
want.
Please sew up our dog it dies. It's open on your operating table right now.
And it's stable.
Then finish your job so we
You're
can get
not
the hell
gonna
out of
yell.
here. We have paid your money.
That's fine.
Then finish
Do
your
not yell
job.
at my office manager again. Do you
Finish your
understand
job,
that?
please.
Go get my dog.
You want it now on the table, or you want me to do something to wake it up like it's my job?
Go do your job.
It is your job.
Then you do not yell at my manager. Do you understand? Do you understand?
What is your name?
Dr. Dean.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dean. Can you finish sewing up
I
my
can
dog
do
before
anything
it
that I
dies
want
on your
to.
table?
It's not going to die on the table.
Okay, and if
You
anything happens,
just
I will
came
make
out
sure.
here,
Because you guys
showed
are
me
yelling.
the blood,
Because
and
I'm
said,
in
"Do you want me
surgery."
to finish
Because
working
you're
on your
yelling
dog
at
or
my
not?"
staff.
That is what you just came out here and said.
Yelling at my
Believe
staff.
this. This is incredible. Absolutely
You are
incredible.
yelling at my staff.
Mom, I'm calling 911.
Have them. I see all the time. I see all the
Mom, I'm calling.
I'm sorry, but what the is this? Like, I'm just trying to just process what I just witnessed. So what can be gathered is that what can be assumed from this story so far, from what we can gather from the clip itself, is that quite possibly the parents here, the owners of this dog, couldn't afford to pay for the surgery initially, but the vet decided to start the surgery hoping that, hey, they might find a way to financially pay, and we're just going to be nice because this dog is clearly in a state where they need the surgery. And about halfway through, the couple managed to finagle some form of money from somewhere, so they go and actually pay for it. There potentially is some form of financial runaround with the staff member out there. At some point, it leads to the couple yelling and screaming at the worker who is processing the payment, which then potentially interrupts the work of the vet who's currently operating surgery on their dog. So she comes out to see what in the world was happening, and then this argument ensues. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Part of me is just like, I get it. This loud screaming and yelling from this couple is probably interrupting the surgery to a degree if you heard it from inside the surgery room. But at the same time, maybe at least finish the operation, then go find out what in the world's like. Maybe poke your head out, see what's happening, and then go back to finish the surgery, or do something like. I don't like. I get it. The dog's stable, but I think. I feel a bit uncomfortable with the knowledge that the dog is sitting there open on the operating table. Yeah, the dog's stable. He's probably going to be fine. Nothing's probably going to happen. But there's just some level of uncomfortability of a dog being open on the operating table just in general is probably not the brightest move. I don't know. This is just chaos. This is chaos in a nutshell. It's a lot.
So we got a Karen who's a little bit upset that someone's parked in their usual parking spot. There's a little bit more context to this, but I'll let you watch the clip first.
The state lawsuit.
Call and have you towed.
Ma'am,
He's on my
where?
property.
He's leaving. He doesn't live here.
You can't leave until I move, and I'm not ready to move.
I wasn't here, but for 30
Call whoever you're
seconds. I
calling.
walked in to
Call
pick up
him.
my daughter.
Call who you're calling.
You're not supposed to stand or park in somebody's driveway. You are
Ma'am,
trespassing.
it's in front of a building. I did not know.
You
My
don't
car
see
was
the
running.
fucking drive.
My car was running the entire
Is your name up
time.
there?
No, but I leased that.
Okay,
that's fine. We didn't know
What
that.
apartment do you live in? 'Cause
Don't worry about it. I did not know.
tomorrow.
I did not know. I didn't park in a handicap.
You don't know
My
how
car
to
was
park in
running the whole
somebody's
time. I was here for less than 2 minutes.
So I can go to your
I
house and park
walked
in your
in.
driveway?
Ma'am, I already apologized. I already apologized. And when you're saying don't ma'am you, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not doing anything else. I'm trying to back out. I picked up my daughter. I was here for 2 minutes.
Okay, I've been parked for 5, so you haven't.
Ma'am, you have not been parked for 5. You have not.
He just got here to pick up his daughter from my house.
A couple minutes, right?
A couple minutes is 2, which is what I said I was parked here for.
already
That's not 5.
Can
Ma'am,
you
I'm
leave?
trying to leave.
Well,
So
I'm
you
trying
want-
to get home.
So get home then.
Well,
You're
I
here.
can't because you're in my way.
You're in my way. I want to back up. You being a
This is my
Karen.
property.
This whole complex is not your property. I'm not trespassing.
I leased this garage.
Okay,
and this
and that's
driveway.
fine.
trying to move.
And I'm trying
Can
to
you
move.
move out the
You
way?
shouldn't have
You're
been there
being
in
a
the first
Karen.
place. Do you not understand?
All right.
For 2 minutes, he can't pick up his daughter?
No, that's not a parking
All right,
spot.
all right.
Okay.
Can you move,
And
please?
you're not in a parking spot. You're actually partially out in the fire lane. So let's film that. How about we do that? No, you're entitled.
That's right, because I'm white and we rule.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's you. That's you, right?
So there's a few things here. From what I can tell from what we can see from the clip, it looks like it's an apartment complex car park, and from what very small glimpses we see of the supposed driveway they're on top of, it looks like it's just an extension of the same asphalt for the rest of the car park. So unless it's clearly marked as an actual driveway for an individual's garage, then maybe I suppose it's not too bad, but at the same time, if you've parked in front of a car garage that isn't yours, you're stupid in doing that. But again, how she ended that clip was stupid, just saying, oh yeah, I'm white, we rule. It's like, why the fuck would you do something like that? At least beforehand, I was willing to be more on your side, because yeah, I can understand the frustration of this. But then that bullshit at the end is just like, okay, no, I can't side with you. You're technically not in the wrong here, but at the same time, did you really need to put that last bit in? Did you really need to do that? That's fucking stupid. In this next clip, we've got an unhappy shopper just complaining at the registers. Here we have an old guy who reversed accidentally back into someone else's car, and when it turns out that he's actually done some form of damage to that person's car, he tries to get the person to give them $300 because they can't afford to deal with another crash in their record.
How are you trying to bribe me for money though?
So I'm saying I'm not trying to bribe you, I just don't want to take advantage of anybody.
But you're saying you're gonna lie and say that I hit you, but you backed into me?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I can't afford to have another accident on my record.
But you say you're gonna lie on me?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because I can't afford to not lie. I can't afford to not say that you hit me.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm not gonna, okay.
So you decide if you want to go to the bank, if you want to call the police and I'll lie. That's your option. $300.
Okay. I'm okay with the 300. I'm gonna call the police.
Okay, you're old man. So, in my understanding, you're at that age where maybe it's not the greatest idea for you to continue driving. Especially if, in this video, you state you can't afford to deal with another crash on your record. Then why are you not being like 10 times more careful and more aware of your surroundings so you don't get yourself in an accident that you're clearly at fault in? Like, why do you keep going on? Like, genuinely, it's a question. If you can't afford to be at fault in a crash anymore, then why aren't you 10 times more careful so you don't do something as simple as reversing into someone else's car? It's not that hard, man. It really isn't. And also, to the woman driving a car, I hope that you had a dash cam to prove that, yeah, he reversed into you. Like, yeah, he's probably now going to try and lie and get out of this situation as much as he can. I hope you won. I hope that his lying didn't work and he now has to deal with the consequences of his actions. But this is why I'm always going to state, have a dash cam. Literally. Save you in cases like this. You've got evidence that proves, yep, he reversed into me. It doesn't matter how much he lies and tries to pretend that he didn't do that. You've literally got video evidence. Granted, in this case, you've also recorded him telling you that he's going to make up a lie so he doesn't have to deal with the consequences of his actions. But, you know, it's just good to have the backup, you know? Next, we've got a guy who was willing to confront the local sheriff for parking in an illegal parking spot.
Hey, how you? That's illegally parked right there, isn't it?
It is on that side.
That's not illegally parked right there? No. Oh. Okay. What's your name and your badge?
What's your name?
My name is me. What's your name and your badge? Please.
If you're asking mine, why don't you just give me your
name? But you're a public servant. I'm not. I'm just an independent journalist. So.
And you're just doing. It's Joe Peoples. I'm the sheriff here.
Okay. So I think you know a little better than that, Sheriff. That's illegally parked. I couldn't park like that.
People do.
People do?
Yeah.
That's illegally parked. That's not a parking place.
Well, I've been parking there 35 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I park there, it'd be all right?
People do park there.
But if I park there or if anybody else parked there, it would be all right?
People park there and nothing's ever done or said.
Oh. But what is that? Is that a law?
I'm not getting into a question.
No, I'm just asking. Seriously.
Park there.
Okay, but you understand where I'm coming from, though?
Is that? Well, I have just always parked there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I just thought it was odd that that's not a parking place. And the sheriff, of all people, ought to know that that's an illegal parking place. You don't park like that. I mean, you got all those parking places.
Well, I park here. The court, it's just packed and everything. So that is where I park.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yes.
I love how he just avoids the question of like answering like, oh, so if I park there, it's fine, right? Is that what you're telling me? And he's like, oh no, people park there all the time and nothing's done about it. He's not directly telling you it's legal or not, because if he told you that it's illegal, then he would be in a lot more trouble for it. But he's not going to tell you it's illegal because he wants to be able to fine you if you do choose to park there. It's just a funny little thing there. Gotta love these people who work for the law and then think they're above the laws that they're trying to enforce. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's effectively snitching on an 8-year-old child for selling water without a permit.
Men don't want to let a little girl sell some water. She calling the police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah.
On my property.
It's not your property.
I mean, I guess it's technically could be classed as illegal, but who the hell cares? An 8-year-old selling water for like, what, a dime? Like, come on. In this first clip, we've got a Kevin who's completely losing his mind on the phone to the 911.
Now Karen needs police immediately.
Fuck you! You! Who the f do you think you are? Who the f do you think you are? Who the f you! I need cops here right now! Give me a cop! Give me cops right Hennessy! Please, right now!
I'm not touching him. So we're having a good day?
Data point!
Oh my
God,
guy
just made me feel this little crybaby, man.
We're having a great day.
I'm so done. Just please give me a just give me a copy. I am. No, I'm Please give me a copy. Please give me a copy. Where's my card?
You threw it out of your hand.
Give me my card.
You grab it. I'm not touching it.
Yo!
Grab it. Grab your card.
What, man?
Grab your card.
You just, you're weirdo.
You're the one who grabbed the chick's ass.
Weirdo.
You grabbed the chick's ass, not him. So
whose ass did I grab?
The server.
Who's ass?
Pick up your
Bring
card.
her out here, man.
Pick up the card.
Follow for more dramatics.
Please send a cop here.
So what I can gather from the back end of that conversation is he apparently touched someone inappropriately, the server of the party that they're supposedly going, as we can hear by the music in the background. What an asshat. In this next clip, we got a pedestrian who's attempting to stop a guy from parking over across the sidewalk.
I'm blocking you from parking on the sidewalk. No, it's not. It's a sidewalk. No. You're not allowed to park on the sidewalk.
Could you move? You could walk into the precinct and make a complaint.
You can go and talk to your commanding officer. You're not allowed to park on the sidewalk.
Could you please move, sir?
No. You can go park legally.
This is our legal.
It's not legal. Do you want me to cite the city code or the patrol guide? No. You can go park legally. I'm not riding a bike. I'm not riding my bike.
You are riding your bike. Could you move your car, your bicycle?
No.
You're operating a bicycle on the sidewalk.
I'm not operating a bicycle on the sidewalk. I'm standing next to a bicycle. You can move.
Could you please move?
No.
Are you law enforcement?
No.
Okay, so could you please move?
No. Can you park legally?
Okay, I am parking legally.
No, you're not.
Alright, can you move, please?
No.
Alright. You're blocking traffic.
No, you're blocking traffic.
You're blocking traffic because you're not letting me park my car. Can you please move?
Well, you can move your car and not block
We'll
traffic.
discuss this after you move. Can you please move?
No. Do you want me to cite the patrol guide where it says you can't?
Cite the patrol guide. This is our parking.
No, it's not. Park legally. There's
Every car is parked here.
that doesn't make it legal.
Inside the precinct.
You can move your car and move traffic.
Please move your car.
No. I don't have a car. You're blocking traffic. I'm standing on the sidewalk. I'm a pedestrian.
We're trying to park. I'm late for work too, but this guy won't move his car.
You can move your car and let traffic by. You're doing this.
Dude, what's wrong with this guy? He won't let us park.
You can park legally. There's a legal parking spot right here.
Please move over so I can park.
You can park. I'm not on the road.
Pick it up with the precinct. Yeah,
These spots, it's not over there. These we
Yes,
have to back in.
the legal parking spot.
No, this is
parts that are parking spots that are back in say back in parking.
No, it's authorized.
No, you're
Go
making
read the
this
sign.
up.
Go read the
Yes,
sign.
it says authorized parking
These are
on the
combat-
road.
combat
No, it's
parking so
not.
we can get
When it's
out.
combat parking. Do you want me to show you the patrol guide where it says you can't park on the sidewalk?
Careful.
No, I'm not going to move so that he can park on the sidewalk.
Sir, it's not that parking so we can get our cars out.
That's not a right.
It's authorized parking.
No, it's not.
Vehicles.
Authorized parking means you can park legally.
What is the problem? Can
You're parking illegal on the sidewalk. I'm trying to get to work also. All of us try to get to work.
You're free to leave.
You don't have the right to park on the sidewalk.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
So based on the location data they've given us for this video in the corner, it says they're in New York. Looking up rules for New York, you're not allowed to park, stop, or stand on any sidewalk in New York. Stopping, standing, or parking on a sidewalk will land you with a $115 parking fine because you're blocking a right-of-way for a pedestrian, effectively. The only time where this kind of doesn't apply is where the building line has a huge amount of pavement in front, like where there's a huge amount of pavement in front of the building, but the building line is still a little further out, so you can potentially park on the sidewalk there because it's technically in the property lines. But you can't directly park right on the side of the actual sidewalk itself like these guys are doing in this clip because you're blocking the sidewalk, which is, well, you can't do that. It's really just that simple. Here we got a guy who absolutely loses his mind in a Walmart.
Yeah, take a deep breath. Ha! Right back at you, your own medicine. You don't know who the you're with. I don't give a shit. Mind your business, you understand me?
Sir, what's the problem?
Ask her. Ask her.
I was literally not doing anything.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I ain't leaving after this is all.
Nope.
Bullshit. Call PD.
We're going to call PD, but
Yeah.
your behavior is not going to be tolerated.
I don't give a shit. She needs to mind her business and stay out of my business
Right now,
because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Right now, you're the aggressor.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying rat ass. No bullshit. You know what the fuck? Did you retrieve my contacts? No. My email? No. My best. Bullshit. Bullshit. That.
Hey, calm down, man.
No. That.
Hey, you need to leave.
Bullshit. Leaving. I ain't leaving.
That's all right. I mean, we'll get the cops in here.
Get the cops in here. I give a. You know exactly what's going on, see? I know my contacts are lost, my messages, and my photos. I don't give a flying. I don't give a flying. Yeah, I saw that nod that coincides. That's why you're standing tall. Okay, PD undercover. Shit, who cover the fuck?
Do you me a favor because I can't get out. It's not letting me go. Can you call the timer?
Oh, and you're wrong. I'm a scout, 19 Delta scout, looking for the enemy. And you're showing all the signs of undercover. Ha 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 ha! It's funny, huh? It's funny, huh? Pulling your covers, huh? Giving you a taste of your own medicine. That. Yeah, look at the facial expression now. Videoing me, keep videoing me, keep videoing me. It ain't gonna be all right. Mind your business next time. You know what the f going on? You know what the f going on? You lose contacts while you're eating those shit.
He's like 5'4".
5'4", 5'8". Almost two, was what? 2 sons.
Approximately 135 pounds.
Bullshit.
I 5'4".
So all this has something to do with he lost his emails and phone numbers and photos and something along those lines, and apparently it's all the workers' fault that this occurred. Did you do something silly by erasing your previous phone before transferring anything over to a new phone or something along those lines? Because I don't know how in the world something like this actually happens in that way. And maybe, just maybe you need to learn how to just cool your own temperature so you're not just screaming at the top of your lungs all the time, especially in these situations where, yeah, you are pretty much the aggressor on everything here. There's no buts or ifs about it. You are.
Here we have a Karen going off at a bunch of kids' parents because the kids are being too loud whilst having fun and playing outside.
You're getting so upset then if your children are so wonderful. Because you're walking out here. Let them be kids. They're outside. Oh,
yeah, they're on the side everywhere I go. They're shrieking kids. They're going right back. Yeah, that's where they're out. Yeah! Okay, lady! Okay! Everybody has to shriek! Okay! This is the world we live in! Everybody yells! Get over yourself. Oh, yeah, well, your kids are shrieking. I heard them way over there. Kids! Oh, they're kids! Well, I'm an adult. Can I shriek?
Don't ask me. Get out.
Stop it. You guys. Oh, there's nowhere that I can get away where there isn't shrieking kids. I'm sorry. Everywhere they are. You feel that way. Well, it's true, lady. You are screaming also right now. Yeah, because your kids are. Why can't I? You can. Is it a law that only your kids and these kids can shriek? Listen, you can scream, but then don't get mad at our kids for shrieking, okay? Yeah, well, I'm only shrieking because they were. But they're outside enjoying themselves. Oh, they're outside. Well, why don't you take them inside your house and let them shriek? Or do you not like that? No,
They do.
Well, then take them back there.
We're just outside for an outing. They don't have school today, ma'am.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to relax, and all I hear is shrieking kids.
Can you come here Tuesday to Friday?
Oh, you see? I have to come at a certain time. Okay, what is your schedule? I can only come at your schedule. I'm sorry, I didn't know you own this place.
No, if you don't want to listen, if you don't want to hear.
Yeah, I know. If I don't want to hear kids, then I gotta wear earphones, right? Because your kids are royalty, and they can do whatever they want. Give them guns, why don't you? Let them kill people.
Hey, don't joke about that.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought we want kids to be going out there and having the time of their lives, enjoying themselves. I thought that's the point. We want to get them off their screens and all this hazmat crap. But no. To this person, you have to be quiet when you're kids. Even though we all know that's not how that goes. We all understand that kids are loud people, especially when they are having fun. They have a tendency to scream for no absolute reason because that's just what kids do. Complaining about kids being loud whilst they're outside having fun is ridiculously stupid. And before the clip cut off there, did you seriously make the comparison like, oh, you might as well give the kids a gun and let them kill people? It's like, what type of comparison is that? Seriously, what stupid nonsense are you on there to think that that's a great comparison when that has absolutely no relation whatsoever there? This clip's a bit of a wild one. So these guys seem to be out here fishing on a pier that looks to be connected to a street community, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, one of the people who lives here comes up and does probably the most insane thing you've ever seen an adult do to a bunch of teenagers.
This is public, right? This is private property. The water you may think is. Guess what? This is private. Thank you for putting stuff on my property.
He took your pulse.
Hey, sir, give that shit back.
It's on my property.
Hey, I'll rock your shit right now. You drop my shit.
Then get off the damn private property.
Drop my shit. Drop my shit. I swear to God, you do that shit, I'm rocking your shit. Swear to God.
Bring your little shit ass here. Come on.
You know
me? Get off the property. Do you hear me? Because you know I've had trouble with this before. Now please go.
You say you're threatening.
I'm not threatening.
You just threatened me. I didn't touch you. I can call the cops on you right now.
Well, then my apologies.
No, I know.
Fish.
You're allowing me to fish now because you just threatened me.
Did you just see the sign?
No. No, bro. Come here.
No, Wilson, don't waste your time. I got it on recording. Wilson, I got it recording. Wilson, I got it recording. We're going to your dad.
Respect that shit, cuz. You don't want none of this shit. Yeah. Apologize. You don't touch a minor. You don't touch me. I'm a minor.
I apologize.
Yo, I'm not gonna shake your hand. You just put your hand on my throat. What's good?
Wilson,
good?
Wilson, don't.
Leave it.
Wilson,
nah, bro. What's good? You want to touch me? What's good?
Wilson.
I did not.
Yes, I have it. I have it on recording.
What? Get the out of here.
I have it on recording all.
Oh, you want? Shut your bro. You mouth. All right, bro. No, bro. You want to play?
Fortunately, not long later, police come in and arrest him for, what he did. I got no words for it, if I'm completely honest. The fact that you thought it was a great idea, like you clearly lost some of your control there, and you knew that you f***ed up the moment afterwards because you quickly backed. I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. It's like, no, you shouldn't have done that. You should have, the audacity to not only throw one of their fishing rods off the pier, but then when the other guy's upset about it, you go up there, pin him against the pole with your hand around his... Like, that's just insane. Grow up. Like, you're an adult, bro. Like, what is this? Oh, I don't get it. I hope he was charged. Like, that's just insane. Here we got some crazy happenings at a Wingstop.
What? I am, trust that. And I'm gonna call on every last one of you unprofessional. Can't wait to get in my car. What? Make me. You doing all that talking shit, bring your ass from back there again. Shit, talking shit. Shut up, bitch.
I would pick up for Emily.
Been unprofessional all day long up in this. Ordering your food at a certain time. It got like 10 of y'all back here and y'all still can't get it right.
It's always fun when it's just like some random person off to the side who watches all this. They just record it. They don't get involved. They just watch the stupidity happen and watch the stupidity leave. And that is it. Nothing more to the story there.
So this guy's kids are playing around the street, riding around in their go-karts, and one of the neighbors wasn't too happy with that, so they decided to take their cars and start reversing them off their driveway and dumping them and leaving them in the middle of the streets. When she gets confronted by the father here, she decides to lose it, and then her white knight of a husband decides to get involved and defend her.
Go ahead, keep riding, guys. Keep riding, guys. This lady's literally moving her stuff so my kids can't play in the street. She's moving her cars. This lady's moving her cars in the street so my kids can't play. She's moving her cars in the street so my kids can't play. Ain't this something? Go ahead, guys, keep riding. Keep riding, you good. Keep riding, you good. What are you doing? This lady's trying to run over me now. You see this? You see this? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where is she going? Where is she going? What problem? You have a problem.
Would you stop?
You have a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem, bitch. This is crazy.
Hey, I'll park it there, Marty. Get out of the road. Hey.
You're a crazy person.
You're in
You're crazy.
the road.
No, you're parking your cars in the
road.
street. Look at this.
I'm taking
My kids are playing in the street.
I'm moving.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're being an ass. That's fine. You're attacking me.
Nasty mouth.
No, you're a bitch. Your wife just hit me in the face.
You
just. I did not touch you. No, I didn't. I did not.
Hey, it's on
no,
your
I
tape.
did not.
You
It
called
is.
her
I
before
should-
she said anything.
No, you hit me in the
did.
face.
You called her.
You're approaching me in the street in your
No,
cars.
you called her.
You're
right
still
in
in
the
the
face.
street.
You
You're still
approached her
approaching me in the street.
aggressively.
Aggressively, right.
You approached her aggressively.
No, I did not.
Yes,
no,
you
I did not.
It's
She
on
pulled
your
her
tape.
cars out on
it's
me.
on your
Hey,
tape.
get out of my face, man.
Get
the out of my face, man. Get out of my face, man.
No,
my
you
kids
leave
are playing
my
in the
wife
street.
alone.
I'm not doing anything to your wife.
Approached my
No,
wife,
she
got
came
into
out-
her face.
She came out here.
You
approaching
got
the
into
street.
my fight.
You
wife's
need to come
face.
and get your people. You need to come and get your people. Your mom just hit me in the face.
You got in her face and
No.
called her a bitch, and you
No.
got this far
no,
to her.
No, man. No, that's
You
not the
come
truth.
down here to
That's
cause
not the
trouble.
truth. No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you
No, I
did.
did not. You
You
still
pointed
approaching
at
me.
me.
Get the out of my face.
To get away from my wife.
Get the out of my face, man. Get the fuck
away
out of my
from my
face.
wife and family.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Then get away from my wife.
I'm not approaching you.
You're the one who said. And nobody called
I'm
you
not
a name.
approaching you, man.
Nobody
I'm not
called
approaching you.
Nobody
I'm not
called you a name.
You're a
then
and
he-
your mom and your wife should you.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
So you think you can come
There you
back
go.
here and
No,
call us
because she
names?
approached me in the street. You approached me in the street in your cars. That's fine. You're not going anywhere.
She is going
You're not.
somewhere.
You're going
Get
to
away
jail.
from my
You're
wife.
going to jail in a minute.
Yeah, because you're instigating.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Did we call you anything?
No, I'm not.
Did
No,
we
I'm
call
not.
you anything?
No, I'm not. You're going to jail.
Look, personally speaking, if one of my neighbors started doing this, I would just take a photo, call up the cops briefly saying, hey, by the way, my neighbors are illegally parking their cars in the middle of the street, no hazards lines, and they're leaving them there in the middle of the road, blocking the road. And then I would go out and do what you did here. Maybe you did do that. And now this recording with her just attempting to swat the phone out of your hands, what I'm assuming happened because the clip does get cut in that little area of someone trying to hit each other. But it's just like one of those things where it's like clearly it's like, oh, she's just moving cars out of the way to get to one car she wants to use specifically. Okay, cool. Then she can park the vehicles up on the gutter like a normal person, not just in the middle of the damn streets. Like, it's very clear and very obvious that she's purposely doing this to annoy the other person. It is very clear this is very, very purposeful, especially considering that they're going in such weird directions to park a car. Like, what? And don't get me started on the husband that doesn't attempt to de-escalate the situation before getting involved. He just immediately starts going after the guy currently recording. Like, I get it, you want to defend your wife, but at the same time you should probably figure out what's happening first and then attempt to de-escalate the entire situation rather than joining in on your wife being a complete and utter asshole. Like, it's a very simple thing. Granted, you're her husband, of course you're going to be like that. Here we have a Kevin complaining about their drink doesn't have peanut butter in it, even though they ordered a Reese's thick shake of sorts, and it does have the Reese pieces in there, but, you know, they're not happy anyway. They drink half the drink and now they're asking for a refund.
And I realized there wasn't no peanut butter in it. Wait, but I realized wasn't no peanut butter in it. That I can't get my money back.
You ate more than half of it.
Right, but it's a big cup. I ordered large. Last time I got it was a medium, and it had peanut butter in it.
But what does that? That has nothing to do with us. Regardless, you ate majority.
But it's a Reese's peanut butter.
And there are Reese's peanut butter pieces inside.
It just tastes like ice cream and Reese's cup. That's all it tastes like.
That's all it is. It's a McFlurry with Reese's cup. Oreo McFlurries don't have chocolate in them. There's never any sauce in it to begin with.
So I paid almost $6 for a large.
That you ate majority of, so you paid $3 for it because it's more than.
Right, because me and my wife was eating on something too. She said, well, this don't taste like the one yesterday.
I mean, y'all ate it. It's nothing we can, like, I don't understand what you want us to do to give you your money back. You ate more than half of it. It's not like it's all the way up here to the top. I'm looking inside of the cup to see that it's half one.
Right.
Right.
But you're thinking,
you want your money back for
like the Sunday I just bought. Maybe you think it's the peanut butter down at the bottom. As you keep eating it, maybe the peanut butter down at the bottom. Maybe as I keep eating, before I start complaining, let me eat down. Then you realize, like, wait a minute.
Any peanut butter inside of it.
All right, and I can't get.
What is that?
I'm recording you because I'm. Because I would like my money back, and you're telling me I can't get it back.
Can you put the camera down, please? Like,
can
you put the camera down regardless if you have the camera up or not. I'm not giving you your money back. It's way more than half of it.
I know, but I'm at the Dunkin' Donuts on Wadsworth Avenue.
Okay, I know where you're at. I don't need you to tell the camera that. You put your camera down. Either way, you're not getting your money back. You ate more than half of it.
Okay. All right.
Anything else you want me to tell the camera?
May I have that back since I paid for it?
Does this guy just not realize what Reese Pieces are? Reese Pieces are like the chocolate and the peanut butter. Unfortunately, you might get some pieces that have got more chocolate than peanut butter, and vice versa, as well as depending on who makes the drink, it might have more, might have slightly less, it might not have the exact same thing as before, it's going to be slightly different to the drink you had the other day, it's not going to be goddamn identical, and then thinking you can attempt to get a bloody refund when you've already drunk more than half of it is just stupid. Plain old stupid. And this guy realizes it at the end of the clip when he's like going on, it's like when he's asked, why are you recording us? What's the point of that? You're not, it doesn't change anything. He's just like, because and just couldn't think of a reason because he's realized, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm still gonna try for the refund, but I'm an idiot. I love at the end when he asks for his drink back when they've already walked away, they just ignore him. It's absolutely brilliant. In this next clip, Karen is refusing to check in her bag because they've run out of room for bigger suitcases, so instead of actually doing that, absolutely loses it when does something stupid. Oh god, it's funny seeing someone do something so stupid. Like, it's just like one of those things. Oh no, you have to check your bag in so it gets placed elsewhere. Oh no, end of world. Woo. Let's cause a fight in front of a plane over this. That's totally gonna go my way. It's like, I understand, it's frustrating. You might have something in that bag that you might want on the actual flight itself. You might be taking a long flight, and that's why you've got that much shit to go on a carry-on. But doing this doesn't help that problem. It probably makes your problems worse, ain't gonna lie here. Also, side note, don't you love the amount of watermarks that are on some of these clips? Just the amount of, like, all the people who've reposted these clips before I've come across them, they've put their own special watermark on there, and it's just like, why? You don't own these clips. I don't own these clips either. I just own the whole totality of this video because I put the effort in to transform it. But anyway, moving along. The guy recording here hears his car alarm goes off, and then a few moments later hears the smashing of one of his windows, so he quickly runs out to the car to see that there's a guy standing right there with a single glove on and a few of his items. Here's what happens next.
I swear to God, I didn't take no picture, bro.
30 seconds ago, heard my alarm going off. Going through my shit.
They ran away.
Who ran away?
Those guys in the car.
How long ago?
Like 3 hours, 3 minutes.
3 minutes ago?
Yeah, when I walk over here.
I just heard the alarm beeping and then I come out and you're right here.
They run away. In the
Why do you have gloves on?
They run away. You know.
Why do you have gloves on?
My glove?
Yeah,
My glove.
why do you have it on?
That's mine.
Why do you have it on?
I didn't take nothing, bro.
So why do you got gloves on?
This is mine. It's only mine.
That's my gum in your hand. That's my sunglasses.
Yeah, they drop it and then run away. I didn't take nothing.
Bro, I'm calling the cops.
I swear to God, I didn't take nothing, bro.
No.
You can call cop on me. I have no gun.
Why were there so many cops just for this one single guy? Has he done a bunch of other stuff already? Does he have a gun? Like, I'm so confused why there's like 3, 4, 5 cop cars and then there's like 10 police officers running towards him. Like, what in the world has this guy done previously to warrant this kind of reaction when he reappears attempting to rob a car? Or is that a little unrelated? It's such a weird and wacky thing overall. Honestly, you're quite lucky that you got to hear that and were able to get out there before the guy was able to steal too much, which is pretty neat for you. But overall, man, that sucks. Good thing you got caught though.
Here's a guy who randomly loses it inside the airport.
You're not going to make the plane and see your girls. I'm good, Chef. Remember your girls. I'm good, Chef. You don't care about the girls? You don't care about the girls. You don't care about the girls. And they just hush. You don't care about the girls. Hello, everybody. Justin. American Airlines. It's over. Start. Here we go. Justin. Here. I'm not kidding. Don't talk to me anymore. You don't care about the girls? So I want to tell you about Shelby and Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Shelby and Dolly. Remember I'm gonna do it for you. Shelby and Dolly. That's it. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them. Shelby and Dolly. Remember them. I am. I'm just trying to get home to the girls. Really. Look. I have a paper dogs.
The energy of this entire clip makes me feel like this is some form of just over-the-top skit that's occurring in the airport, but then randomly starting to yell at the old person in a wheelchair in front of him makes me think potentially otherwise. And it's not like we've seen stuff that is more over-the-top and crazy than this clip that has actually been legitimate people being whack. So maybe this is real? I can't tell too well.
Here we have a customer having an all-out war with one of the workers.
Call you out your name?
You have called me my name twice since I stood here.
I'm just right now. But the way that you come in
less than 5 minutes, you just called me out of my name. So what are you talking about?
Police and get her ass squirted out of here anyway.
You just called me out of my name, and you expect me to be professional when I'm standing here and I'm having to deal with people
You
on a
walked
regular
up
basis.
unprofessional.
What are you talking about? I was coming back from lunch, and you're standing outside of my office listening to the people inside of my office.
They're talking about
So
me,
what?
and you guys admitted it.
So what?
What do you mean?
Get
so
over
what?
it. People talk about everybody on a regular basis.
Get
Get over it.
No, I don't
you
know
do.
you.
I'm sure you do.
I don't know you. I
Get
see
over
her.
it.
No, what are you talking about?
People
You
talk
guys are
about people
supposed to
all
be
the time.
professional.
So what?
What do you
We're
mean,
not.
so what?
And we were professional in your face, and when you turned your back, we was not. So what? Get over it. Get over it.
And then when I sit there and I try to address the on-site manager about it, she can't even be professional and step out and apologize for her employees. These are the people that she has.
I just apologize to you.
How?
So, what do you mean? I just said that it was unprofessional. So what are you talking
How
about?
is
I
that
just
an
apologized
apology?
to you.
No, that's you admitting.
Okay, so I admitted to the fact that I said that you being standing outside of my door, outside of my office, being nosy was unprofessional of me to say that. So what else do you want?
I want you fired.
Sorry.
So it's okay to do this to people.
Sorry.
It's okay for people to come in here to pay their rent, and you guys are really gonna try to charge them late fees, and then you're really gonna give
charge
them
everybody late fees. I didn't
You
got cussed out
guys-
2 times today over late fees.
because you guys
Absolutely.
weren't in the office on Saturday.
What
I'm
are you
pretty
talking
sure.
about? You stood here. We were here Saturday. So again, that has nothing to do with the fact that you didn't pay your rent. You could have slid your rent on your front door. You
I
could've
need
paid
a
your-
receipt.
Okay, and did you get that?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you guys are here.
Okay. So sorry that you didn't get the receipt. You could have came back today and got the receipt. You could have put it underneath the door, and when he came back in here, you could have called us and told us that you needed a receipt, and we would have gave it.
Or
to
you guys could just be open when the office is
Or-
supposed to.
It's okay, and you can just walk away, and in 30 days you can go ahead and leave. And you've already paid your rent, so you are very much so free to leave the apartment if you like.
See, that's the thing. I'm coming up here giving $2,000, and you guys are basically like, yeah, you're gonna be gone no matter what. Like, you can't even be professional.
How is
You
that
guys-
not being professional? I'm telling you what your options are, sweetie. That's it, and that's all. You don't like it, you're leaving, and you've paid your rent for the last 30 days. You are more than welcome to leave if you don't like it.
But nothing can be done. You're just gonna be up here, and you're just gonna be the way that you are, and Maryland's going to allow that.
Right. Because I have to deal with people like you, and who's going to stand up and be tough enough?
Oh, so Maryland can't be tough, so then she hires people like you?
Yeah, because I'm the assistant. I deal with the top up and from the bottom up, sweetie. I deal with it all.
You make
I go
no
from
sense.
the top down, and I go from the bottom up, sweetie. So I don't understand. Everything goes through me. So if Maryland doesn't want to talk to you, guess who gets to talk to you? Me. If she's not here and she can't rent apartments, guess who does it? Me.
So you really think you're somebody? You really think you're on?
No, I'm not saying that
That's
either.
how you, for real.
Well, if you don't like it, again, you can leave my office.
Look at the way I'm standing here with my hand on my hip. I'm laid back, and you're sitting here all excited for what? For what?
You see how I'm saying? I'm chilling.
Dude, I don't know why you think that it's okay. That's why I'm not walking out. I give
Okay.
my money.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It is.
It's not fine.
Okay.
It's not
And
okay.
you're the only person who has a problem. So again, so if you're the only person who has a problem with anything that's going on here, again, you are very much so free to leave. Nobody's keeping you here. You don't like management? Leave.
Marilyn, one more time. You're not going to address the situation with that. I came
You
in
need
with
to
that
leave.
attitude.
You need to leave. The police are on the way right now.
Okay, so
They're
one
gonna
more
have you
time,
leave.
Marilyn. One more time.
No more times. You need to leave.
So it's okay
Otherwise,
for
you're
your
gonna be taken
employee
out
to
by
work
the
that.
police.
It's okay for your employees to talk to
You know
people
what?
like that.
You need to leave. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore.
So, and I'm asking, is
No,
it
I'm
okay
not
for
talking
your
to you
people
anymore.
to talk
No.
like that?
No, I'm not talking to you anymore.
But
Okay,
there's
thank you so
nobody
much.
else to talk to, right?
Nope.
There's nobody else to talk to.
But the police will be here. You can talk to them.
What's so funny?
And the fact that she has asked you to leave multiple times. I've asked
But
you to leave.
I'm-
She's asked you to leave. And you still keep standing here.
Because just because you sit there, you're like her little guard dog. It's not okay.
You know
It's
what?
not okay. You guys
Exactly.
Work with you. We have other things we have to do today. We have a
Absolutely.
It's
job
not
we have
okay
to
the way you talk to us and treat us.
This one, quite frankly, is a lot. So, gathering from the story being told within the clip here, apparently on Saturday, the day the rent was due, apparently the office was closed and she wasn't able to get in. But these workers are here claiming that they were there. So apparently it's potentially a thing where they either the person behind the camera failed to come in at a time that actually made sense, or may have been a little bit late, or may have been a little early, or B, the workers here purposely locked off the office so people would be forced to pay the late fee. Moving second into that, isn't there a place that if this did actually genuinely happen, wouldn't you be able to bring this up to some form of governing body? Because isn't this like some form of illegals? Like you're forcing someone to pay a late fee because you were closed on the day that their rent was due? Like, I don't know, that's pretty interesting. At the same time, why don't you pay your rent early? Like, I know, I'm not sure how common this is in America, but over here in Australia, when you move into the house for a first time, you pay your bond, which is effectively 4 weeks worth of rent, and then you also pay 2 weeks worth of rent up front, so you're always ahead on your rent. I understand that in America, it's a month by month basis and not a week by week basis as it is here. But wouldn't it make sense to be able to just get a month or two ahead of your rent if you possibly can? Like, I don't know, it seems a little bit wacky to me. This is probably not how I would have personally handled the situation. Both the customer and the worker the customer should have just left and maybe come back when she was a lot cooler and a lot calmer. The worker did not handle this in any way befitting of a worker and whatsoever, but again, she was being yelled at by a customer, so eventually people break, but yeah, this was interesting to say the least. Here we have a guy who was trying to make a repossession on a certain car, and the owner of that car decides to come out and starts axing away at the wires and bits holding the car to the towie.
Sir, you know, this is going to cause you a lot of trouble.
I don't give a
I'm videotaping this.
I don't do it. Ask me if I care.
Well, I mean, obviously not, but you know, you're going to pay the damages.
Not paying no damages.
Sir, the truck is repossessed. It's on state property now. It's not on your property anymore, so stop it.
Because you took it out of my property.
I was actually not on your property. I was on the street.
The truck was not on the street.
No, my truck was. I hooked it up by the front tires. So quit it. Hey, stop it. Freaking get away.
No, you get the out of me. Okay?
You better get away.
No.
What makes you think this is a good idea to do? Just going out there with your axe and trying to break off the wire? And secondly, why is the repo guy recording this? Shouldn't he call in the police? If he's doing illegal repossession, shouldn't he like have police officers and people to help on hot dial when people that he's repossessing stuff from become violent like this? Like, isn't that the first thing you should be doing? Not like, oh, I've got to make sure to record this. This guy's swinging an axe at my stuff. I should totally record this and not alert the authorities so that I could potentially have them come ASAP because there's this guy roaming around with a bloody weapon. Like, I don't think you have the brightest mind. I think your mind of clout came first rather than getting the proper authorities and then keep maintaining a certain difference, telling them to go away, but not get too close because, you know, you don't want to get yourself hurt. Oh boy. This next clip, we got a Karen who openly agrees to what they did wrong.
That is at risk.
Just so I get things straight. Leave the premise.
Right, because
You've been asked to by the store manager. You're being violent. Yes, and you're interrupting them because you won't leave.
I'm interrupting.
You come in, you harass the employees, you start cursing at the employees. You're being openly violent.
Before I entered the property,
Karen?
I called and talked to
Okay,
the store
Karen.
manager.
So you're going to come in, you're going to abuse our employees, and then you're going to refuse to leave? Is that right?
Yeah. This is
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I've got that all on camera.
I can't believe that they just ran through the entire thing. She did it all the way through, like told every little thing that she did wrong, and the Karen just agreed to every single bit of it. All on camera. Absolute genius. 200 IQ play from the Karen right here, admitting to everything you did wrong. Of course, I'm being sarcastic here, but Isn't it obvious she's recording you? Now she's trying to poi you into saying everything that you've done wrong so that it can just be shown like, hey, the Karen did this and did that and this is her words here admitting it. So yeah, have a good day. Bye bye. This first clip, we've got a truck driver who's at the office waiting to get his load unloaded, and then we have another employee from this office coming out to harass the truck driver. For what reason, we don't know. Here's the clip.
What kind of stuff is this? I called the whole day. I've been calling the whole day.
What door are you at?
On 17?
Thank you.
I'll bring it back.
Excuse me, sir. Off my
You
property.
touching me? Stop touching me.
Out of my
Stop
door
touching
now.
me. Stop touching me.
You are.
You touching me. See how you touching me? Leave my paper alone. You touching my stuff. You see this? Stop touching my stuff. Stop touching my stuff. I'm not holding you. Leave my key alone. Leave my key alone. Can you leave my key? Thank you.
Get out. Stand over there. You are not professional. I need you
I'm
to
over
leave
here.
my premises now. Don't do that. Now, you are over.
I'm standing over here.
You will not be unloaded here.
Thank you. You see?
I am not going to have him disrupting my whole work here.
But you're talking
Period.
about him being professional. You also.
I am very professional. I have never in my life done this. Come back to my window and handle your business, please.
You just touched me. You just touched me. I need to report. I need to report. No, I need to report for that. I need a report. I need a report.
All you want. Go
I need. Look what you did to my paper.
I don't care about the paper.
I need a report, please.
You will not be unloaded.
I need a police report. Matter of fact, let me call the police because you just.
I think this goes without saying, but no matter how unprofessional someone's acting in a workplace, it doesn't give you a reason to put your hands on them in any way, shape, or form. Unless they do so first, then you're defending yourself, but by claiming they're being unprofessional and then trying to pull them out by grabbing them and pulling them along, you're just therefore being unprofessional yourself, and you don't really win in that situation. Furthermore than that, it also gives them the ability to, well, charge you with assault if they really want to, considering they're recording it. It'd be very flipping petty, but doesn't stop people from doing other things that are very petty. Here we have a couple who decided they wanted a refund for the food that they just got, and I'm going to assume a little bit here based upon how this clip goes. They probably didn't have a reason for the actual refund, they just wanted the refund and their food. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too, and decided to just harass the workers. Here's the clip.
Fuck cops.
Threaten me again.
Ain't nobody threatening nobody.
She was
money, nigga.
She said she'd come in there.
Look, hey, y'all, this is Wendy's. This is Wendy's in Grand Haven right here, y'all. Check this out.
That's all right. She threatened me on there. Yeah.
She didn't threaten you on nothing.
Yes, she did with my card.
Look.
Oh, like I know which one's yours. All we're asking for is to get our money back.
Yeah, we want our refund for our
All
food.
we wanted is we ordered 2.
We want our refund for our food, please. Excuse me, we want our refund, please. Hey, Anna, don't do
Touch me! Touch me! That's assault! She does
No, she did. I got it all on camera.
You assaulted her. The customer is trying to hit me. Oh, you lying stupid bitch. Grand Haven? Ooh. Their license plate is DXD.
Don't worry, we got all this.
In their vehicles.
We got all this on camera. Y'all ain't giving us our refunds. Y'all ain't giving us our refunds. Hey, y'all ain't. Where's my money? Please give my money back. I got it all on camera, y'all. I got all on camera.
Go back to high school.
I got it all on camera, y'all.
Oh, hi.
Got it all on camera.
Good for you. You can stay.
Hey, this just gonna go on Grand Haven. Hey, it's gonna go on Grand Haven Informed.
I don't know what part of the recording you've done here makes you think you're in the right and think this is going to be a good thing for you to post online, but you posted it online anyway, and you look like an absolute goddamn asshole. Not only are you just annoying the shit out of a bunch of workers who are probably being paid bare minimum wage and it's night time, like they've probably got a lot of other shit to deal with. Your partner attempts to go and trip one of them over when they're trying to do something else to record your license plate, the information of you, just so, you know, they can report you to the police for being a complete and utter fucking asshole. And all you sit there going is like, oh, you're not giving us a refund, bitch. You're not giving us a refund. I'm going to continue being a dick to you. Oh, my partner's threatened to do something to your car. No, she did nothing. She didn't even try to trip that person over. It didn't happen. Guy, this isn't going to go down the way you think it did. You're a complete and utter bellend.
Here we got a Karen who's brought her dog into the store to get something done with the dog. Probably some cutting because there's a salon at the back there. Either way, the dog's not behaving as it should, is causing a lot of issues, fighting back, potentially biting, other problems that are being caused. So they've decided to refuse doing the job for this customer here. The customer isn't happy and decides to let out a certain word on her way out.
To my associate, you were cursing her out on the phone and saying that she wasn't capable of doing her job?
Exactly.
No, so let me
Let
just be direct. So we're not responsible for her behavior, or what she can tolerate or what she can't tolerate. That's not for us, that's for you.
No es la primera vez que usted hace las uñas acá.
She bites and she screams and she's all over the table.
A ver, empecemos porque no es she, es he.
No, whatever it is, we cannot control it, period.
Entonces, ¿por qué la vez pasada sí pudieron?
I'm sorry?
¿Por qué la vez pasada sí pudieron?
Why last time they could do it? I don't know. I can't tell you what happened last time.
Revise sus récords.
I can't tell you what happened last time. What I can tell you that this time, because of his behavior, we can't do it.
Depende de quién trabaje.
What did she say?
It depends on who's working.
Who's working?
Yeah, that's what it's like. Last time we was able to do that. Like last time they were able to do it.
Able, no. Check your records. It's not able. It's a truth.
Speak in English.
So regardless, so we speak English. So whatever happened last time, I can't tell you what happened last time. All I can tell you is what happened this time.
You go to the records and you see.
I can't tell you how her behavior was. All I know is that her behavior on the table. His behavior on the table wasn't acceptable. Your behavior towards my associate wasn't acceptable, at all. So we're not. You don't have to.
I'm the customer, and I'm
we
paying
don't have
for
to
this.
care. You're not paying for anything. Get your return and don't come back anymore. It's unacceptable. I'm sorry. I'm not tolerating that. Not in my salon. No, ma'am.
Your salon? No,
my
it's Besmar salon. It's not your salon.
My salon.
Yours?
Mine.
Yours.
Mine.
What is your name here?
Mine. So you have a good day, ma'am.
It's not your salon.
Exactly. And I'm responsible for it. I'm responsible for my associates.
Because if I came to know tomorrow, you are not going to be here.
I'm responsible for my associates. Okay. I'm responsible for my associates and the dogs in our care.
It's the first time I see you here. So it's not your salon.
What? However you want to agree about it, ma'am.
Today is your salon.
Okay. So you have a good day. You can get him. I'd appreciate it.
Well, I take it when I want.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
And don't worry, you can record whatever you want because I'm going to do a complaint in the corporate head.
By all means. And I'll send them the recording.
Huh?
And I'll send them the recording, so go ahead.
Of course.
Have a good day. Okay. Ooh. Do you want to repeat that? What was that last part, ma'am? What was that last part? Ma'am, do you want to repeat that? You just called me a ma'am? Ma'am, did you just call me a I could have sworn I just heard you call me a Was that correct? Am I like hearing things? Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am, do you want to answer me? Did you just call me Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am, did you just call me Because I could have sworn I heard you call me Ma'am? No comment? You didn't just call me ma'am? Okay, have a good day.
For those of you who can't decipher it through the censoring, she dropped an N-word, hard-ass style, right as she was leaving. Because that's how you do it. Not only do you refuse to talk English initially, until you accidentally speak English for a moment, and then now you're kind of like, oh, well, they know I speak English now, so maybe I should just speak English for the rest of this entire thing. And then on your way out, you're not happy with your service, so what do? When you say you're going to talk to corporate about this, you're going to call the staff member an N-word. Great job. Absolutely fantastic. It's not going to help your case here. I severely doubt you even bothered to complain to corporate, considering you know he was recording you, and he will definitely send that to cover his ass if need be. So good job for showing your true colors, and everyone else getting to hear your true colors on your way out. Nice one. Here's an actual funny one. So this guy has his house who lives near a golf course. Unfortunately, here today, a golf ball has gone a bit astray and smashed through one of his windows. So rather than accepting that, yep, I have my house next to a golf course, this is bound to happen, instead he goes out there and makes threats against the person who accidentally smashed his window.
I'm a mad
right now.
I know, I bet. I have windows too.
Yeah. What's your name?
Vitaly.
All right, Vitaly. You owe me $681. I'm goddamn madder than shit.
Yeah.
You can't hit this goddamn thing. It's 200 yards wide, and you're hitting houses.
Slice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sorry? I'm out a window. Go to the next hole.
I haven't hit yet.
Yeah, I haven't hit it.
Okay.
Hit.
What if it goes to your house again?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You don't want
to see me try?
You don't want to catch in a
Yeah,
suitcase.
come on. You hitting my house.
You live at a golf course.
I realize that.
You know that?
Maybe you shouldn't be on the golf course.
Well, everyone has to practice somewhere.
Where you live?
We live around here.
Good.
Better if you just go back home.
Yeah.
Cause no problems.
Because if you're gonna try and start swinging at us, I mean, we have 5 guys here.
We're not gonna.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Take me out. I'm an old man.
I'm sure life is good out here for you. Alright.
What's the pressure shot? That's the most pressure I would ever have.
You know, my first thought is just like, you know, you think people would account for this when you choose to have your house, I don't know, right next to a golf course. But at the same point, I also know what's currently happening over in in California, where a bunch of people have built their houses near the Mazda Raceway, and now they're making noise complaints about the Mazda Raceway, which was there first, and they've chosen to build houses there near a raceway that has massive events, and now they're making complaints about the noise the raceway makes. It's just like one of those things. It's like, you know, you chose to build around that. You had full information that that was a thing, and you chose to build there. And now you're complaining about this problem because you built there. You think a little harder. You think you know this already, but no. People are just that dumb. These officers randomly pull over a kid who's just walking in the neighborhood to try and do a frisk search, but his response is kind of funny.
I see this.
You're on camera too. What's going on with you, man?
What's up? How y'all coming? Don't touch me, boy.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't touch me, gang.
Huh?
What you just fell on my book bag for? Is you cool?
Is you cool?
Are you good? Don't do that, gang. Yeah, I'm good. What y'all hopping out for? Ain't got shit on me, gang. Get back.
All right. Nobody's touching me.
I don't. You is touching me. Look. You
What
can't
you
touch
got
me,
in the
gang.
bag?
None, gang. Don't touch me. Y'all pulling me over for none. Get back, gang.
Hold on, bro.
Is you cool?
You all right? You good?
Get the back, bitch ass.
What you so?
What's wrong with them now? Cause just pulled me over for. I hope you can run too, cause I'll take off on your bitch ass. Ass shorty, look at them. They ass some goofies.
Question. Who's riding shotgun? Because for some reason, there's only one undercover vehicle there and there's 3 police officers. Isn't it usually 2 police officers in a vehicle? Why is there 3 of you? Who's getting the passenger seat? Who's driving, for that matter? Who's stuck in the back where the prisoners, where people are held as well? I don't know. It seems very odd that they're just like, oh, this guy, he's got a bag and he's walking around. He's also a kid and he's also black. Let's go fist search him. But ultimately, we know we've got nothing to hold against him, so when he tries to walk away, we can't do shit, so, oh well. In his next clip, we got Kevin, who gets this, is complaining about their fast food order being delivered to them too fast. Yeah, I'm not joking, just watch.
Grab the water too. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something, by the way? No, it's just that every time I come here, like at the late night hour, I don't know why you're like it's not even me, because I know it's not just me. Like, I'm sure you're like this way with everyone. You just like are very impatient. Like if like you don't want this job, you don't have to be here. Like I'm just letting you know. Like you literally rush my order every single time, and I hate having you. And I mean, I'm sure my word means nothing to you, but I'm just telling you. You have the choice to have a different profession. This isn't a profession. I'm sure you're just very incompetent and you have to work here. But I'm not being ignorant either. It's just like, I come here to get food. Who cares like if I've been drinking or doing whatever? Like, I come here at a late night hour, I get food. Every time I have you, I hate it. It makes me sick.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, I'm sure you're very sorry about it.
So...
I'm sure you're very sorry about it. But you are very me every time I come here.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sure you're not actually sorry, and you're just saying that because like whatever's happening, or you're being recorded. So, yeah.
Man, I wish it was that easy just to get a different job. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm not 100% sure if like you get additional pay for working graveyard hours in America, but that's how it is in Australia. But it's like, yeah, a lot of people don't like working the graveyard shift, but it's one of those things where it pays the bills pretty damn well, and it's just one of those things where you've just got to do it. And I'm sure this kid's probably just gone through a lot, and he just likes burning through those orders really quickly, especially when it's not that busy. You may as well just do it as fast as you can and give the customer quick customer service. Give them what they want quickly and they'll be happy. Except for this guy who is recording this incident thinking that he's wholeheartedly in the right for complaining about your orders coming out too fast. What a weird thing to complain about in the first place. Why do you hate your order coming out fast? Like, what the fuck? If he's stumbling and messing up the job, like putting the wrong things in a burger, okay, understandable. Have a nice day. But it's not the case here. You just don't like him giving you your order quickly, like he's impatient. I don't know about you, but who the fuck cares? Is it just me? Next, we have a Karen who can get precisely what she orders, so she decides to go overboard and throw everything from this fast food restaurant everywhere.
My order every time. I just spent $40. My order money. I just want. Take it. I just want the tea. Just the sweet tea.
Oh, heck.
No, wait.
What the bruh?
Yes, self-entitled Karen, yes, you can let out your baby rage here. It won't do you any good, especially considering there's a camera behind you recording your every move and will probably be sent to the police at some point in the very near future, and you're probably going to have some problems after that. But hey, that's not my problem to deal with anymore. That's yours. I don't get people like this. It's just like, I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to barge my way in. I'm going to grab this crap, make a mess, and walk away. Why? Here we got someone who's ordering a root beer float and has to be very weirdly specific about how they exactly want it done.
Wrong. So they put a whole bunch of ice cream and then they put soda in there. You get maybe 3 sucks out of it and you're stuck with ice cream and they give you a spoon for that. But I'm not 2.5. I don't want the ice cream. I want to be able to suck it all the way through. Okay? All the way through so that I can have a drink. I don't want to have a straw. That's not. I want a root beer float, which means root beer comes first before the float. So light ice cream, but I still want it in there. And usually, let me just say this last thing. They'll give you a small courtesy cup, and then, which I know you're not going to do, but that's what they do, and they're very greedy at Wiener Station. They charge you for everything. I only go to the one on Crenshaw since all the other ones are bad. That was starting to become bad. But yeah, and they'll give you a side there table, just pour that into it. Because they see it, and they see it for themselves. It's nothing but ice cream.
Okay, so a small root beer float, gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've had to deal with something like this before. Yeah, God, I do not miss these type of customers. I used to work in a butcher shop like about 3 or 4 years ago, back before I moved to a different job, yada yada yada. Basically speaking, you'd occasionally get these customers that are weirdly overtly specific about how they exactly want stuff done. For example, you were able to grab one of the whole pieces of meat that usually is out in the front section of the store, take it up to the actual counter and have one of the butchers cut up the meat for you. And basically there's a guide chart showing various different thickness, and usually we roll on that. But sometimes you'd have that one customer that is overtly specific. They want half the thing to be cut, they want half it to be cut a very thin thing, and then the other half cut very thickly. Then they want it to be slightly mixed together, and then they want you to cut the big things in half, and then do all these weird and random extrapolations of crap that just is very convoluted, and you ultimately end up stuffing up, and you have the customer complaining anyway, because what they were requesting is something really stupid and overtly complicated when they didn't really need to do that. They could have done most of the stuff themselves at home if they so wanted things desperately done their way. But yeah, people like this are interesting to say the least. This Karen seems to be having a bit of bad luck with McDonald's this day and decides to call up corporate and go off at them on the phone, and then afterwards still expect her order.
Two ladies walked straight past me, didn't even acknowledge anything. They walked straight past, didn't even say, "Can we help you?" That's the type of business you run. A lot of you in here are absolutely disgusting. And you're talking to me about respect? Me? I've got a reason why I'm angry. They don't have reasons to f*** an order when you read it off the bloody piece of paper. Do I make a valid point? Do I? Excuse me. Do I make a valid point? You get me, but you pretty much get me and you're saying, I kiss my ass, I don't give a shit about you. Anyway, clearly you're allowed to do what I do, that's fine. I'll have my order, please. I'll have two large double cheeseburger meals. Make sure they're done properly, hot and fresh. I want them in 5 minutes.
She wants her cake and eat it. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Absolutely brilliant woman over here. She's just like, oh, they stuffed up my order. So instead of like just being like, hey, you missed this and letting them actually have a chance to fix it, let me call up corporate and start screaming my head off at them for some dumb flipping reason. And then afterwards, still accept my order from everyone else being that like, what? You absolutely crazy? Also, this feels like Australia, ain't gonna lie. In this next clip, we got a couple of old folks at the beach who got caught perving out on other girls at the beach.
Excuse me? I just seen you guys take pictures of all these women and I have you on record right now. I would like to see you delete my pictures that you took of me and to delete all these other women's pictures that you're taking. Let's see it. Okay, delete them all right now. Okay. All of them. All of them. Where's the others? Oh, here's some more. Keep going, because they're all this way. They're not this way. They're all this way. Delete them. Delete them. All of these. Where's mine? Where's mine in here? Delete all these pictures right now. All of them. All of them. Yes. Delete them right now. I'm not going to go away. You guys are perverts taking pictures of all these people. No. Delete all these pictures right now. This man does, and you guys are taking pictures of all these women. That is disgusting. Let's keep going back. Oh, there's a right here in the back of him. You can delete it right there. All of these pictures. Where's the one of me?
I don't have you.
Really? Because I saw you going like this at me. I'm still recording. Oh, really? Yeah, then how can you have all these other bitches on your phone right now, huh?
Go ahead. Where are you?
There's still more.
Where?
If you guys know these people are fucking perverts and they're at Fort Myers Beach.
I mean, genuinely, this is overall just funny. I get it's a bit weird for people to be doing this, and that I do completely understand, but I just find it funny that these guys just got caught doing that. It's just like, they must be, I wonder what they're feeling in the back of their head about this. Like, who knows? They might like being told off. I'm sorry. In this clip, we've got a cranky old Karen that's upset that the youngins are interacting with nature.
Wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
I cannot.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad at
girls.
them for
You know
picking
you're acting like 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I'm saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's
not
sorry,
the bush,
is
it's
it
literally
affecting
it's a
you
tiny
personally?
branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you wanted to use language like that.
Oh, why don't you go back to where you came from, you fucking colonizer?
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious.
The U.S.
U.S.?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you're not
so
even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
Did telling her to mind her own business like kind of flick a switch in her head? Because she immediately went from just being a somewhat peaceful, funny person to just immediately going down the racist route of saying, go back to where you came from, you're going to say that. It's just like, telling someone to mind your own business isn't the rudest thing. It could be considered rude, but it's not the end of the world type of thing. It isn't something that you should go full on racist over. Holy shit. Next, we got an argument between a guy who thinks he has this right to record in every Starbucks when something's apparently going wrong, and a staff member who just has no idea how to just not get involved in stuff like this, and it just keeps rotating in circles for like way too long.
My piece is to keep your phone away from people illegally and
No, it's not illegally. Stop recording it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come to me with this attitude, if you're gonna come to me with this hostility, if you're gonna come to me as a customer with this hostility, I'm gonna record you for evidence. Yeah. If you're gonna come here, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not doing nothing wrong. You're the one who's doing something wrong. Yeah, you're being very rude, belligerent, argumentative towards a customer. Okay? So if you're gonna come to me with this hostility, I'm gonna record you for evidence. And I'm gonna send it to the corporate office as usual. Because they like to see this stuff.
Because they already know you. Go ahead.
They already know me, exactly. And they doing things.
Not in a good way.
They know me in a good way. Yes, they do. And this is further evidence of the hostility. You want to team up with your other coworker who got in trouble? Huh?
So you're admitting.
You want to team up with your other coworkers got in trouble for the same behavior. And if you want to continue this, if you want to continue to treat me with hostility when I come here, okay, if you want to continue to do that, then you're going to get in trouble too. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. You're going to get in a lot of trouble.
No.
Yes. Okay, to approach me and accuse me of doing something illegal, okay, and trying to, what is illegal?
You saying, hey, I don't want to be recorded. And it was instated in that video.
It's what?
In the video, they said I don't want to be recorded. And
Oh, so you're upset about the video? You're upset about the video?
You damn right I'm upset about that video.
You are upset about the video?
100%.
Why are you upset about the video? Why are you upset about the video?
Why are you raising your voice?
Why are you upset about the video?
Because you're coming at me with hostility.
You came to me. I was sitting here.
I asked you a question.
So I don't want to answer any of your questions because you're very rude.
No, because you
Okay.
were recording.
Because of what? Because what?
Because you were recording.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm sitting here right now. What is your problem?
I'm saying don't record my coworker.
Don't record your coworker.
Listen.
Listen. How do you know I was recording your coworker? What makes you think I was recording your coworker? Okay, why would I record your coworker? Why?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one recording everybody.
So why when I came here to buy a cup of coffee? Why when I came here and bought a cup of coffee from you, you was rude towards me? Why?
I was not rude.
Yes, you was. Just as you are now.
Go ahead.
And why are you being so hostile and argumentative right now?
And I'm saying,
I'm glad the corporate office would love to hear about that.
Oh, don't worry. The corporate office said they're going to.
No,
It's coming from them.
They would love to hear about that, and they would love to see.
And they'll be like, oh my God, yeah, we're the ones that are trying to ban you.
You're just making problems worse for yourself. That's all.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
standing up for myself.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You came to me. First of all, I bought a cup of coffee from you over there. You were rude, and you didn't say thank you. Okay? So now I'm sitting down here. I'm sitting here, and you come over to me and asking me. You want to ask me a question? What's your question?
My question is, were you recording my coworker?
You're spilling all your beans about this and that and this and that. The video, you're upset about a video that went viral. You're upset about a viral video. I'm entitled to record in Starbucks.
You're not, but that's fine.
Yes, I am.
No,
yes,
you're
I am.
not, but that's okay.
Yes, I am. I'll make you look like a fool in court. I tell you that much. I am legally allowed to record in Starbucks if you behave. If people like you behave inappropriately towards customers, I am allowed to record that. And you know what? And the Starbucks Corporation told me to send them the video, and I sent them the video. And they took matters into their hands about the video. Anyways, what are you doing standing here in front of me?
I answered your question like 3
I didn't call you over here. Why? Don't use profanity. Don't swear at me. Don't swear. You swore at me just now. Okay? Which is wrong.
And you're recording me.
You're making yourself look. No, you're making yourself like a stupid. I want to make you look like stupid. You're making yourself look like stupid. You're firing yourself.
I doubt it, for sure.
You just fired yourself. Yes, by using profanity, you just fired yourself.
I don't think so.
You did.
We got a few
You cannot swear, you cannot use profanity as an employee. You're an employee here, you cannot use profanity towards customers.
Are you my boss?
I'm not your boss, but I'm a customer here. You cannot use profanity against customers. You're using profanity, okay? You're using profanity. You cannot use profanity in a store, okay? Okay? You cannot swear, okay? You cannot use profanity towards customers in a store, okay? Well, that's what you did.
I'm not stressed.
Okay? You're fired. Good luck. You fired yourself. You just fired yourself. You wait till they see this video. You just fired yourself.
Can somebody hurry up and blow my brains out? Because that's just what I feel like after watching this clip. Like, they just keep rotating around in circles repeatedly, over and over again. Like, if the staff member gets themselves fired for this clip, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, at a certain point when you're working in customer service, you need to learn how to de-escalate things. And if you can't de-escalate things by talking, how about just walk away, get a manager involved, do something that isn't whatever the hell they were doing in this clip here, because that ain't what you should be doing. This is only going to cause more problems, especially getting in an argument with a customer that all it does is rotate around this one thing while they're recording you this entire goddamn time. It is just beyond stupid, okay? You get it? I understand this guy's being a bit of an asshat with this entire thing, but you should know, as someone who works in customer service, when to just not get involved with this type of stuff. It's not hard, it's not easy, but it's not hard. You just walk away. Done. In this next clip, it's like we got some Romeo and Juliet action going on here, because you got the red house and you got the blue house, just except for this is all political. You can understand what happens next, don't you? Roll the clip.
You say they're lunatics.
He just admitted it, and I got that on camera too.
Do not do it.
Look, oh, he needs help. He needs backup.
No, I don't need no backup. I don't need no backup.
Well, then, wait, why are you raising your voice, man?
Because I'm sick of this bullshit all the time.
What?
We can't live in peace because you're always going crazy all the time.
I am? I didn't even say anything. You just called my wife a lunatic.
Wall last night.
What?
You were banging on our wall when we were applauding last night.
Oh my God! I'm putting freaking pictures on my wall after you.
But look, when we put stuff in 2016, you threw a fit when I put Hillary Clinton.
You're talking about 4 years ago. Nobody threw. Did I do anything? Did I do anything?
I just prefer not.
You guys keep trying to push me. Don't ever call my wife a lunatic. You just admitted you did.
I just said hell no. I said
hell no. They're lunatics. It's all on camera.
I was having a private fucking conversation.
Yo, you're going crazy, man. Listen.
You need to knock it off. Leave us a fucking live. I just want to live over here.
You came at me, sir. You came at me, sir. Look, I'm sorry that this happened, but I don't know. He just came at me. I don't know. Who gives a damn about politics?
They do way too much. Come on, baby, let's go.
You see what he just did?
Crazy.
You see what he just did? It's all on camera.
I feel harassed. I was just harassed. I did not like that.
And it's all on camera. You just harassed my wife, called her a f***ing lunatic.
Come on, please come in, because I'm coming.
Call him, man. But they're getting ready to f*** the cops, right?
God, I just love one of those comments at the back end of the clip there. It's just like, man, you're too obsessed with politics, yet you both live in a house that is covered in shit decoration to do with the fucking political landscape at the time. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh god, people are crazy. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to click this video on screen now. Also, subscribe, leave a like, do some funny things. Bye bye! This Karen isn't getting exactly what they want from Subway because they don't have all their ingredients out in the front area as of yet, so she decides to take out her camera and starts recording and goes off at the worker whilst trying to explain reason.
Okay, so there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with nothing you got going on today. It's barely 9:15. Barely. Okay. And you have nothing's wrong going on. And you're throwing the sandwiches, just throwing it together. Just throwing stuff on there. And you got the audacity to be rude.
You can quit recording me.
And you got the audacity to be rude. Do you want to make it correctly?
I will when my customer talks to me correctly.
Cucumbers, and put the stuff towards the end of the bread correctly, where there's completely.
Is that better? Is that correct? Or do you want me to
that's how you want to do it? That's how you want to do it? You got me. What's your name?
Bernice.
What's your name? Bernice. You look like a motherfucking Bernice. Make sure I get your motherfucking face real good so they can see how your motherfucking attitude is up in here. Real up individual. Real.
I'm sorry, but you should shut your mouth because you're clearly not trying to find a solution to this problem. You're just trying to cause more issues and get your clip to go viral on TikTok or whatever has you're going to post it on. This worker was clearly trying to explain to you the reason why not every ingredient is available at the front at this point in time, and you just keep interrupting her, going at her, calling her a horrible worker and all these other bits and pieces. Man, grow the hell up and actually be an adult, be mature. Not whatever this is. Here we got a loopy Karen who causes a bit of a scuffle with another customer and then calls over a fake imaginary worker and starts complaining to them even though there's no one there.
Why can't I be out here? Why can't I be in Vacaville? Why can't I be out here?
Excuse me. I am minding my own business.
You bumped into my child.
This person called me a
No, I did. Are you serious?
Yeah, here I am minding my own business, and this person, she bumped into me and she called me
a lying. Why would I say that in front of my daughter? What's wrong with you? Who are you even talking to? You're not talking to anybody. What is wrong with you?
Her. There it is. It's her.
What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me right now?
It's her. She called me a
You're not talking to anyone. There's no one listening to you.
Excuse me. Look. She's harassing me.
I'm not harassing. You said I shouldn't be here in Vacaville. Why did you say that?
See? She's harassing me.
I am not harassing you.
She called me a
She's lying.
See?
She is lying. She told me I should not be in Vacaville. She told me I should not be here. She bumped into my daughter. I said,
I'm here minding my own business.
You are not minding your business.
She started taking photos of me.
Why? I'm recording you because you told me I should not be here.
She started taking photos of me.
Why are you lying, lady?
I'm here minding my own business. I'm from UC Davis, and she bumped into me and started taking photos of me.
Are you kidding me?
See?
Are you? See? Why are you lying?
I think she may need some help. Don't know about you, but it seems a little bit off that she's trying to complain to a worker that doesn't even exist. And I wouldn't be too surprised there may or may not have been another worker there before at the end of this clip with the other round of complaints. It's yeah, very interesting to say the least. Just like, hello, excuse me, come over here, and then just start talking to a person, and then you're just like, wait, hold on a minute, they don't exist. What are you going on about? What? Some people are just a little out of it.